KYNT, Yankton, FM 1021 and AM 1450. Yankton's home team.
You are listening to Mount Marty Lancers Volleyball on KYNT. Mount Marty Lancers Athletics are brought to you by Dakota Beverage, Dakota Mac, Lewis and Clark Ford, Les Schwab Tires, Slowey Management, Foreman Tours, Sherco, Pizza Ranch, Olson Pest Technician, Parker Hannafin, Marlowe Woodward and Huff, Vision Real Estate, First Chiropractic, Vision Insurance Group, The Meat Lodge, Core Trust, Checkers, First Dakota National Bank, RB Grill House and Sports Bar, Winston Ray Funeral Home, Northtown Automotive, Triple Time Rudy's, the UPS Store, Kopetsky's Ace Hardware, MT&RC Smith Insurance, Vision Care Associates, Elwood Family Dental Care, Slumberland, Midco, JJ Benji's, Aztec, Runza, Conkling Distributing, Hanson Briggs, H&R Block, Farmers Union Insurance, Mayor Signs, Mason Schramm and the Move Group, and Avera. Now we go live to Cimpl Arena for Mount Marty Lancers Volleyball on KYNT and KYN-TV.
Well, as you heard, we're back in the Cimpl Arena for the first time in 2025 for Mount Marty University Lancer Volleyball. I'm Tehl Tanner here for 102.1 FM, AM 1450, KYNT, also streaming live here on KYN-TV, the GPAC network, our Facebook page, YouTube, pretty much anywhere you got internet connection. You can always watch and listen to the hometown Lancers of Yankton, South Dakota. Here in the beautiful River City, it's a rainy September evening, and I'm thankful we're inside tonight. I tell you what, a nice warm summer/fall evening, but a little rainy here in town. But we are in the Cimpl Arena with a beautiful new floor just put in last season, and it is nice to be back, I tell you what. We're here for Mount Marty University Volleyball versus Hastings College, the Broncos, coming up from Nebraska to play for the first time in 2025. These two teams out of the GPAC, Lancers 6-6 overall. They did start the conference schedule 0-3 up against a couple of nationally ranked programs, including the number 2 team in the nation currently in Concordia. Also taking on, they go 0-3 versus Concordia. They also take on Midland, take them to 5 sets in a 5-set loss to the number 17 team in the nation. Midland having a great year. And then Doane, they also fall 1-3. Now coming in, facing Hastings at home, 4-8 overall are the Hastings Broncos. They have played 2 conference games so far, winning one of them. They're 1-1 in GPAC play. They started off the conference schedule by beating Doane, the team that the Lancers fell to their last time out. 3-1 was the Hastings victory over Doane down in Crete, Nebraska at the Haddock Center. They then fell to College of St. Mary 3-1 in Hastings at Lynn Farrell Arena. That brings us to tonight, September 17th, a Wednesday night, ready for GPAC Volleyball on KYNT. This is the pregame show from Dakota Beverage. Whether it's Coors Light or Miller Lite, always remember to drink responsibly. On this pregame show, we're going to get to know one of the Lancer players, and Julia Weber spoke with her last week about her future plans after college, as well as Kate Tollinger was also there for the Lancer Locker. Spent about 15 minutes with the two of those here on KYN-TV. If you're watching on our YouTube channel, you can look up the Lancer Locker from last Monday, not this most recent one, last Monday, and hear all about Lancer Volleyball and their future plans after college from those two. But we'll have a little snippet of it coming up in a couple of minutes. We're also going to take a moment and hear from the commissioner of the GPAC Conference in Corey Wester about the other volleyball games going on tonight and some of the most recent games. We'll also hear from the head coach of the Mount Marty Lancers and head coach Sophia Lobo-Pies and the progress they've made so far this season, as we are 3 games into conference play. All that and more coming up in the pregame show. We'll also go over the stats and everything in between for this matchup. We'll have a little bit of an extended pregame here today, as we have in front of us, if you're watching live or hearing it, we have a junior varsity game going on that has just gone to its third set. Hastings took set 1 over Mount Marty. Mount Marty then took set 2. And currently the Lancers starting off set 3 very strong, leading 4-0. This will go to 15, will this set 3 in JV volleyball. So we'll keep an eye on that if you're watching online. But for now, on our audio simulcast and for our radio, 102.1 FM AM 1450, we'll take a break and we'll come back and start that GPAC report. We're back in a couple of minutes here on the pregame show from Coors Light and Miller Lite, Mount Marty Lancer volleyball on a Wednesday evening.
Craving a sip of sunshine? Meet Surfside, iced tea, green tea, or lemonade. Real flavor, real juice mixed with vodka, but only 100 calories, 2 grams of sugar, and absolutely 0 bubbles. Whether you're into peach tea, mango green tea, or strawberry lemonade, Surfside brings the party, smart and smooth. It's like sunshine in a can with adult approval. Must be 21 or older. Surfside, 0 bubbles, all vibes.
Farming is hard work. Between managing crops, livestock, and equipment, there's not much time left to handle financing and loans. At Dakota Mac, we can help you do the heavy lifting when it comes to ag financing. Whether you're a full-time farmer, an investor, or a young and beginning farmer, we're here for you for all your ag lending needs. Let Dakota Mac help you work smarter, not harder.
Hi, it's Jeff Wolfgram from Dakota Mac. Call us at 800-682-4578 to learn how Dakota Mac products can work for you.
We've got football fever at Lewis and Clark Ford. And with the Bucks and Lancers, we got a lot to cheer about. Yankton fans are also cheering the great lineup at Lewis and Clark Ford. Our roster of brand new Fords begins with the quarterback, the F-150, the speedy receiver, the Mustang, the hard-working lineman, the Ford Super Duty truck, and the star running back, the Bronco. See our team at lewisandclarkford.com or at our playing field, 4th and Capitol, Yankton.
At Les Schwab, we've been changing the tire game for more than 70 years. Our Go the Extra Mile service means more hustle, less hassle. We design our own exclusive tires to give you more tires made for the road you drive, less compromise. All backed by America's best tire warranty included with every tire we sell. We're talking more unbeatable tire warranty, less charging you extra, like the other guys. It's why you get more from less. Book an appointment at leschwab.com.
Are you huddling up with the relatives for the holidays or a Yankton or Mount Marty football game, but don't have enough space in your locker room? Book rooms at the Fairfield by Marriott are Holiday Inn Express. There won't be any roughing penalties with their clean, comfortable beds, and no interference on a relaxing stay. Remember, instead of everyone at your house, call on Audible and book rooms at the Fairfield by Marriott or Holiday Inn Express. For great rates and flexible reservation changes, call either hotel direct.
Looking for the easy way to travel? Well, let Foreman Charters do the driving for your next trip. Here are some 2026 tours coming up. Experience the full-scale replica of Noah's Ark with the Ark Encounter Tour leaving in May. Visit Michigan's historic resort destination, Mackinac Island, in June. Also in June, head for the hills and the famous Medora musical. And see the Grand Canyon and other Southwest National Parks in July. For more on Foreman Charters tours, go to foremanbus.com.
This is the GPAC report for Wednesday, September 17. Brought to you by the Great Plains Athletic Conference and Dakota Mac, a division of First Dakota National Bank and presenting sponsor of the GPAC Network. Download the GPAC Network in the Android and Apple App Store on your favorite smart TV or go to gpacnetwork.com. And the GPAC Network will be busy tonight as it is Wednesday night, and that means conference volleyball. 6 matchups around the league for this Wednesday night. Let's go to the schedule. In Omaha, College of St. Mary will host Doane and the Tigers. Morningside travels to Orange City to take on Northwestern and the Red Raiders. Concordia home in Seward, where they will host Midland and the Warriors. The Waldorf Warriors will be at home in Forest City. They will host Briar Cliff and the Chargers. Dordt goes to Mitchell to take on Dakota Wesleyan and the Tigers. And in Yankton, Mount Marty will host Hastings and the Broncos. 6 matchups again around the GPAC tonight for women's volleyball. Updated standings and more at gpacsports.com. And also at gpacsports.com are the Hoffman America Sports weekly honors for women's volleyball and women's and men's soccer posted on Tuesday. You can find those there. As always, again, presented by Hoffman America Sports. And on Tuesday, the Great Plains Athletic Conference announced the launch of GPACtravel.com, a great way to get great rates on hotel rooms, not only around GPAC Nation, but wherever you wish to travel. Go to GPACtravel.com, sign up for free, powered by Priceline, a great way to join the journey, and go to GPACtravel.com. This has been your Wednesday GPAC Report, brought to you by Dakota Mac. I'm Corey Westrow for the Great Plains Athletic Conference.
Sherco, the industry leader in tarping, has done it again with the release of the all-new Sherlock E-Series electric tarp. The E-Series features fully assembled front and rear arms, a pre-wired sealed control box, and Sherco's exclusive SmartWire sealed harness for quick and easy installation. Operate the E-Series with the SureLink EZR remote or by your smartphone using the SureLink app. Add more time to your day with the Sherlock E-Series. To learn more, contact your authorized Sherco distributor or find us at Sherco.com. Demand the best. Demand Sherco.
Long day, good day, either way, Yankton Pizza Ranch makes it easy. Our buffet is always ready with fresh pizzas, mouth-watering desserts, and the country's best chicken. No waiting, no stress, just grab a plate and enjoy. So when you need comfort made simple, make today a buffet day at Yankton Pizza Ranch. Buffet every day from 11 to 8.
It's where life tastes better. Surround 'em up and head her down to the Pizza Ranch. Whoa, that's good.
Do you have a pest problem? Bed bugs, bats in the attic, termite damage, earwigs? Olson's Pest Technicians can tackle any of your pest problems. Family owned and operated with over 80 years of pest experience in South Dakota, Minnesota, and Iowa. Proven pest methods include Centricon bait stations for termites and Bicane treatments for bed bugs. Even the toughest pest infestations don't stand a chance. Olson's Pest Technicians, putting pests to rest since 1966. Call 800-KIL-BUGS.
Looking for a job that works for you? Join our team at Parker of Yankton. We're hiring second shift assemblers and other positions, offering competitive wages, night shift pay differential, great health insurance, paid time off, and retirement benefits that help secure your future. Enjoy steady hours, a supportive team, and opportunities to advance. Whether you're building your skills or bringing years of experience, you'll find a place where you can grow and succeed. Apply today and start enjoying the benefits you deserve.
Parker, engineering your success.
Those are the sounds of loyal companions looking for a new home and family. The Heartland Humane Society has dogs and cats looking to become a new member of your family, ready for adoption today. Every animal available for adoption is vaccinated, spayed or neutered, microchipped, and dewormed, saving you over $200 or more in vet care while giving you a loyal friend. Come visit all available animals at 3400 East Highway 50 Yankton or online at heartlandhumanesociety.net.
Buying or selling a home is a big decision. Work with someone who knows the ins and outs. I'm Deb Speck with Vision Real Estate, and with 20 years of experience, I will focus on the details while providing marketing knowledge, advice on staging, and negotiating to get your home sold. From start to finish, I'll guide you through the process, making sure nothing is overlooked. Call me, Deb Speck, Vision Real Estate, 605-664-5555.
All right, back here on the pregame show from Coors Light and Miller Lite as we roll through now our player profile today from Lewis and Clark Ford, a proud sponsor of Mount Marty Athletics. Visit them at 4th and Capitol in Yankton or at lewisandclarkford.com. Speaking this week with Julia Weber, who actually spoke with Julia last week on the Lancer Locker, as well as Kate Tollinger, both the team's setter and libero coming into these upcoming matchups. And you can find the full version of that interview, about 15 minutes with the two of them, on KYN TV, maybe where you're watching this game, KYN TV YouTube at the Lancer Locker from 2 weeks ago, Monday evening. Anyways, here's Julia Weber talking through part of that. Had the home opener already, and you're already in full swing of GPAC play. It's got to be feel good. Get back to it.
Yeah, it does. I just know it's going to go by really fast this year, though. So.
And especially for you, Julia, as you are now a senior. It is senior year, final year of eligibility. How's it going so far?
It's going good. I'm just trying to take it all in before it passes by super quickly.
looking at future, what's next after college. That's going to be interesting when it starts to come in time. We're going to talk with you, Julie, about that a little bit now because it's time. What is your major and what are you going to be graduating with this spring?
So I'm majoring in pre-occupational therapy, and then I have a minor in sports psych. So I applied to OT school, so I'll be hearing back about that shortly soon, and then that'll be 3 more years after I graduate.
So where would you be going for that, or is that still working on it?
I'm still working on it, but I want to go to USD. That's my main choice.
Still in the area. That'd be very nice, especially because you're from the area. You're just from Emory, which is not too far away from here. Bridgewater Emory High School. Do you have a lot of family coming to games?
Yeah, my parents usually come to every home game, and then my grandmas too, and my siblings.
You are a senior, so now you got to be getting into that plan. You said you got a little more school to do, but after that's done, occupational therapist, you said? Is that what you really want to be?
Yep. I would like to work in a hospital or a clinic, probably with kids, I'm thinking right now. I don't want to go too far away, kind of stay around the area, but I'm not really sure yet.
So you want to work with kids. What is it about kids that makes you think, yeah, that's what I want to do with my life is work with them?
I just feel like it's just a lot of fun, and I don't think I would get bored doing that at all. I'm going to be up and down a lot, and I think I need that in a job.
I gotcha. That was Julia Weber, once again on the Lancer Locker last Monday, talking about this upcoming season and, of course, her future. That's your player profile from Lewis and Clark Ford, a proud sponsor of Mount Marty Athletics. Visit them at 4th and Capitol in Yankton or at lewisandclarkford.com. We'll return with the pregame show in a couple of minutes on KYNT.
Have aches and pains taken you out of your game? At First Chiropractic Centers, we have been helping people get back into their game for nearly 40 years. Whether your game is sports related or it looks more like gardening, household chores, exercising, or just daily life, if your pain is preventing you from enjoying or participating in your chosen activity, we can help. With offices in Yankton, Hardington, Tyndall, and Wagner.
First Chiropractic Centers, making life better, one adjustment at a time.
When it comes to insurance, clarity is everything. At Vision Insurance Group, they cut through the fine print so you know exactly what's covered and what's not. From home and auto to life, business, and long-term care, their experts design plans that fit your needs and your budget. Serving South Dakota, Iowa, and Nebraska, visit VisionInsuranceGRP.com for your personalized quote. Vision Insurance Group, protecting your future so you can live in the vision.
Beef, pork, seafood, poultry, and more, all at the Meat Lodge in Yankton. Get top quality meats at great prices. They have specialty items like lamb, brisket, bison, mahi-mahi, crab legs, and lobster. They even have non-meat options like Dimmick cheese, pickled items, seasonings, and sauces. The Meat Lodge in Yankton on the way to the lake on Highway 52. For more, call 689-3000 or go to themeatlodge.com.
Small businesses are the backbone of our community. CoreTrust helps your business thrive with checking, online bill pay, small business loans, credit card processing, local approval and support for government grants and loans, investments to grow your hard-earned assets, and insurance to protect them. All from CoreTrust, the community bank that's right down the street and everywhere you want us to be. Visit CoreTrustBank.com today.
Member FDIC.
The perfect place to get together with friends and family and watch the game and enjoy some of the best wings in town is Checkers Sports Bar and Grill. Checkers is open every day, and on Monday nights, the action gets even better. Cheer on Monday Night Football with $6 cheeseburgers and fries, plus play bingo and your chance to win great prizes. From mouth-watering wings to juicy burgers and stacked sandwiches, Checkers Sports Bar and Grill is Yankton's favorite destination for food, friends, and game day fun. Your game days belong at Checkers.
Is it the competition that keeps bringing you back? The long-standing rivalries? Or is it seeing friends again and cheering on your favorite team? At First Dakota, we're here for it all. We appreciate the fans, the players, the coaches and officials, the concessions crew. The shared community experience is part of what makes life here great, and we're here for it. See you at the game. First Dakota National Bank, member FDIC.
All right, let's start running through the stats of this ball game. Mount Marty University versus Hastings College around the corner. Give you an update on this junior varsity game in front of us, by the way, because we are finishing it up. 3 sets, or we are in the third set, 1 set apiece for each program. And in the third set of JV volleyball, they played a 15. Both teams are tied at 13 right at the moment, and you got to win by 2 here. So this is coming down to the end of it. We'll kind of talk about it as we're rolling through here. If you're watching on KYN TV, you can see it on the screen. Keep in mind both teams, once again, tied at 13 apiece. Lancers are in white, Hastings in black, and the jersey matchup. So take a look at the stats of the varsity matchup that are coming up, with Mount Marty University having a couple of good leaders in the GPAC, and the Lancers take a 1-point lead there, 14-13 in JV. So a couple of leaders in the GPAC leading Mount Marty this season. Caitlin Gunther, their sophomore middle, averaging a 361 so far this season through 12 matches. 361 hitting percentage, and she is 7th in the Great Plains Athletic Conference in total kills, that sophomore middle for the Lancers. Julia Weber, their setter. Lancers started the season running a 6-2, but did have an unfortunate injury to one of their setters. Julia Weber has kind of had to step up in that 5-1. She's been an all-around, really Swiss Army knife for the Lancer program over the last 4 seasons. They've had her literally every position on the floor in different times. She's been their setter so far this year and 3rd in the GPAC in total assists with 317 coming into tonight. In blocks, Caitlin Gunther coming in at 7th. At 13th in the GPAC in total blocks with 37. Kate Tollinger, who is the Lancer libero, 11th in the GPAC in digs with 145 on the season. Lancers as a team through 12 matches, they are averaging 11.6 kills per set. Hastings, on the other hand, through 12 matches, 12.3 kills per set. The team hitting percentage for Mount Marty is a 195. Broncos 155. In the assists per set, Lancers 11.16, 11.54 for Hastings. As the JV match just came to a close, Lancers will finish it off 16-14 in 3 sets. Mount Marty does win the junior varsity contest in front of us. Back to our stats here from the Meat Lodge. In terms of blocks per set, the Lancers getting 1.86, Hastings 1.41. So the Lancers a little stronger up front. Service aces, Hastings really getting rolling in aces per set. Lancers get 1.3, Hastings 2.2 per set, averaging over 2 aces a set. And in terms of digs, the Lancers get 14.5, 15 for the Broncos. That's a quick look at some of the stats of this ball game, all brought to you by the Meat Lodge. If you want top quality meat at great prices, head to the Meat Lodge in Yankton. It's on the way to the lake on Highway 52. Once again, we're going to have a little bit of an extended pregame here today, as it is 7:23, and the junior varsity game just ended here. So that one went a little bit late, really came down to the wire, and these 2 varsity programs do need to have a little bit of time to warm up. I'm not sure if it's 20 minutes or 30 minutes that we're going to put on the clock, but either way, we're going to take a break, and we're going to come back right here to the Cimpl Arena and keep rolling through this matchup. Some more things we got to talk about. Back in a couple of minutes, you're listening to Mount Marty Lancer Volleyball on KYNT.
Before the Lancers play,
After the game, or maybe even while watching it here.
Enjoy authentic flavor at RB Grill House and Sports Bar.
We're American themed and feature handcrafted dishes and daily specials with an amazing selection of beer and spirits. Enjoy burgers, steaks, wings, and ribs, sandwiches, salads, seafood, and plenty of HD TVs.
authentic flavor,
Family driven.
and a memorable atmosphere.
Join us at RB Grill House and Sports Bar next to River Rocks Event Center on Broadway in Yankton. Go Lancers!
Not all funerals are the same, and neither are funeral homes. This is Paul Wintz to the Wintz and Ray Funeral Home and Cremation Service in Yankton. A death in a family is one of life's most significant events. We understand the importance of such an event and realize there are no second chances. We will guide you through all your options so you are comfortable with the services chosen. Our experience, professionalism, compassion, and attention to detail will ensure everything is perfect. Winston Ray Funeral Home, Yankton.
Hey, we know an auto accident takes a bite out of your life. You hear that sickening crunch and it's instant stress. Who do I call? What will insurance cover? How long will this take? How much will it cost? Well, relax. You found Abra. Rest assured, the friendly Abra professionals will make your experience easy and hassle-free. They'll help you repair your car so you can get on with your life like nothing ever happened. Contact Abra today. Locally owned and operated by Northtown Automotive, North Highway 81. Looking for fuel or more? Stop by Triple Time Rudy's, your locally owned convenience store at 17th and Broadway. At Triple Time Rudy's, they're proud to support the community, offering fuel discounts to Yankton's largest employers and backing local activities and events. Inside, you'll discover regional favorites like Dimmick Cheese and premium meats from the Kaler and Renner lockers. Whether it's a quick snack, a tank of top-quality fuel, or a taste of local goodness, Triple Time Rudy's, fueling your day, fueling the community.
Recently, a small business owner came into the UPS store to pick up a banner we printed for her latest event. As we rolled it up, she asked if we also designed brochures. The answer? Absolutely, we can help with that too. For over 7 years, the UPS store in Yankton has been helping customers with all kinds of printing, from large banners to detailed brochures. Come see us today and find out how we can assist with your next big project. And don't forget to ask about our print specials.
Bikes. It's what we do. This is Ken at Ace Bike and Fitness, and we're passionate about bikes. Our bike enthusiasts are knowledgeable and will fit you to your perfect ride. Not only do we have hundreds of bikes in stock to shop from, but we also have all the accessories you'll need. We service what we sell, so repairs and tune-ups are handled in store. Also shop Oakley sunglasses, Columbia clothing, fitness, and disc golf equipment too. Shop Ace Bike and Fitness of Yankton today.
Have aches and pains taken you out of your game? At First Chiropractic Centers, we have been helping people get back into their game for nearly 40 years. Whether your game is sports related, or it looks more like gardening, household chores, exercising, or just daily life, if your pain is preventing you from enjoying or participating in your chosen activity, we can help. With offices in Yankton, Hardington, Tyndall, and Wagner.
First Chiropractic Centers, making life better, one adjustment at a time.
Looking for the perfect pair of glasses? At Vision Care Associates, we've got you covered. Step into our showroom and discover our vast selection from timeless classics to the latest trends. With several styles to choose from, you're sure to find the perfect match for your look. Experience personalized service and expert care, whether you need help finding the right frame or adjusting your new glasses for the perfect fit.
Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first.
All right, back here in the Cimpl Arena on KYNT 102.1 FM, AM 1450. Got word of the start time for this varsity game. It's looking like they're going to be starting it right around 7:55 is when our clock is going to hit zeros. We'll do the anthem after that. Get rolling probably just before 8 o'clock. So our 7:30 scheduled time, which is actually in 2 minutes, not going to be accurate because we just had a very exciting end to the junior varsity game that just happened. The JV game here went to 3 sets and went to extra points in that third set, actually. Lancers did pull out the victory in that JV contest, 16-14 in set 3. But because that game went so long, we will be pushing back the start time of the varsity contest. Everybody's on the floor and getting warmed up now, but we're going to be spending a little more time talking on our Dakota Beverage pregame show today. So we're going to get to know each other pretty well over the next little while. So we'll keep talking through some of the stats here. We'll really go through a couple of things in depth right at the moment. Let's go through the seasons as a whole for each squad. First up for Mount Marty University, they are 6-6 on the season. Once again, 0-3 in conference. They started off the year with a trip over to Milwaukee, Wisconsin, which according to the team was actually a whole lot of fun. They end up having a 3-1 weekend over in Milwaukee. They beat Mount Mary 3-1 and Mount Mary 3-0. They played them twice in 2 days. They also played the University of Michigan Dearborn, beat them 3-0, and then they played St. Mary of the Woods. The one misstep of the weekend, had an 0-3 loss back on August 23rd. That trip to Milwaukee was the start of the season. Then they had a trip to Oskaloosa, Iowa. According to the team, this one was a little more of a business trip. When they went over to Milwaukee, they had a lot of downtime between days, were able to have some fun in the city and really bond as a team. Oskaloosa, that was a business trip, and they come out and win 3 out of 3 matches to start things off. They dropped the fourth one to William Penn, 3-1, but the first 3, all 3-1 victories over Clark, Southwestern, and Graceland. After that, one non-conference matchup versus Morningside, actually, 3-1 in Sioux City. Then you start conference play. 3 matches. They do fall in all 3. Concordia beats them 3-0. They are the current number 2 team in the nation. Midland beats them in 5 sets down in Fremont. Lancers played really, really well against a top 25 team down in Fremont there, but Midland does pull it out in the 5th set. And then this last Saturday, falling to Doane, 3-1 was the final score there. So that's an in-depth look at the Lancer season and kind of how they're coming into today, coming off that loss to Doane. We'll take a break. We'll come back, and we'll roll through Hastings' schedule up to this point. I'll give you a preview. They're 4-8 overall, 1-1 in conference play. Back in a couple of minutes, we'll roll through Hastings' schedule on 102.1 FM, AM 1450, KYNT.
At Elwood Family Dental Care, they believe patients should understand their treatment, not just receive it. That's why they show you x-rays and photos, explain the why, and keep you informed every step of the way. They treat patients of all ages and especially love caring for kids. Most pediatric treatments are done right in the office, trying to limit trips out of town. So come see Elwood Family Dental Care today, located at 19th and Broadway, where they take care of the entire family.
Slumberland Furniture is your local destination for top brands like Lazy Boy, Ashley, Flex Steel, Tempur-Pedic, Sealy, and more. Carrying a full range of mattresses and furniture for every room in your home, you'll find styles you'll love at values that make sense. From everyday essentials to name brand comfort, Slumberland offers the selection, and their service goes the extra mile. Visit Slumberland Furniture, 2401 Broadway in Yankton, where helping you create a comfortable home is what they do best.
What's on your to-do list? Wouldn't it be nice to have it all go according to plan? With Midco by your side, you can rest easy with a partner that always has your back. Going with Midco gets you not only proven reliability, but an internet connection built to go further, go faster, and go beyond. If you're ready to add more certainty to your day, visit midco.com to learn more. Let's go.
Have a large group or event that you'd like to offer clothing for? JJ Benji's can make you look good. Instead of you taking orders, collecting money, and then delivering the clothing, let JJ Benji's handle it all. JJ Benji's will create an online store with the merchandise you want to offer. People order, pay, and then JJ Benji's will ship it. You just provide a link or QR code to the online store, and that's it. Contact JJ Benji's in Yankton for more information.
Aztec has some hot job openings right now. Aztec in Yankton is now seeking employees for all shifts for the following positions: welder, industrial painter, and machine operator. A career at Aztec offers competitive pay, 10 paid holidays, incredible 401k, paid parental leave, safety incentives, and sign-on bonus for production workers. To apply for these jobs or see what other opportunities are available, go to aztecjobs.com. Aztec, built to connect from rock to road.
Kylie is a Runza burger lover.
Especially if it's smothered with sauteed onions and French onion dip and topped with Swiss cheese.
Ah, sounds like you just had the French onion burger at Runza.
Yes. Yes, I did.
Are you crying?
Yeah, it's the onions. Wait, are you crying?
Yeah, because I love the French onion burger. Come get yours today, because Runza makes it all better.
Runza on Broadway by Menards in Yankton.
Football weekends are better with Shiner Oktoberfest. This seasonal Marzen-style brew is crafted with roasted malts for a rich, toasty flavor that fits perfectly with tailgates, bonfires, and every kickoff in between. Whether you're celebrating under the lights, watching college ball with friends, or catching the pros on Sunday, Shiner Oktoberfest brings the taste of the season to your game day. It's here for a limited time, so grab Shiner Oktoberfest today and make it part of your football tradition.
I didn't know you did that. We hear that often. This is Matt Hansen with Hansen Briggs Advertising. Our slogan is, for all your printing and promotional needs. I emphasize all because we do apparel, pins, signs, printing, calendars, business cards, custom forms, banners, flyers, drinkware, bulk mailings, and much more. If you have a project, I'm sure Hansen Briggs can help. 1213 West 9th Street in Yankton or online at hansonbriggsadvertising.com.
All right, back here in the Cimpl Arena on the pregame show from Coors Light and Miller Lite. Once again, always remember to drink responsibly as we roll through Hastings' schedule a little bit. Maybe take a little bit of look at the history here. So Hastings, they are 4-8 on the season, 1-1 in conference play. They did start off the season down in North Newton, Kansas. They had a 4-game tournament played at Thresher Gym where they went 1-3 in that weekend. Scheduled some good opponents. They fall to Oklahoma Panhandle 3-1, Texas A&M, Texarkana 3-1, and Bethel 3-0. They did defeat Langston 3-0 in that tournament as well. After that, they did take on, I think they had an exhibition game against Nebraska Wesleyan, don't have a score there. And then they go face Ottawa in Hastings, have a 3-2 victory, and Kansas Wesleyan a 3-1 victory. After that, over in Omaha, Nebraska, they fall to Indiana Wesleyan and Oklahoma Panhandle, IU Kokomo, and William Carey to round out the non-conference schedule. 4 losses in a row to round out the non-con. Going into conference play then, their first conference game, they do pick up a win at Doane over in the Haddock Center in Crete. 3-1 was the final there. The Hastings Broncos victorious. And in their last game out on the 13th of September versus the College of St. Mary, 3-1 was the loss. That's a look at Hastings' schedule as a whole coming into today. Looking at the history of these two programs, their last matchups, the last 3 have all been won by Hastings. Hastings did get the season sweep over Mount Marty last year. 3-0 in both games, both in Yankton and Hastings, 3-0 victories for the Broncos. The year before that, 2023, it was really close. Both games, both in Yankton and Hastings, went to 5 sets, and both times the road team won, which was interesting. The Lancers won the first matchup of the year, 3-2 in 5 sets down in Hastings. The second matchup of the year here in Yankton, they also go to 5 sets, and Hastings wins that one. That's a look at the last couple of matchups between Mount Marty and Hastings coming into today. We're a little over 15 minutes away from the start of this ball game. We'll take another break. We'll come back and roll through a few more things on our pregame show from Dakota Beverage. Still upcoming, we're going to speak with the head coach of the Lancers in Sophia Lobo Pies. Back in a little bit, you're listening to KYNT.
Do you dread payroll or bookkeeping for your business? What would you do with the hours you spend crunching numbers? Have a relaxing weekend? Enjoy a hobby? Maybe you could actually focus on growing your business. At H&R Block of Yankton, we take care of everything payroll and bookkeeping related, so you can actually focus on other important things. We'll do the counting, so you can do what matters most. Contact locally owned H&R Block of Yankton at 605-665-3366 today.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance.
For coverage you can count on, call Brendan Hansen or Brandon Tykrow in Yankton today.
If it's time to review the look of the signage of your business, let Mayor Signs help. They offer all types of signs, including exterior and interior signage, fleet wraps, digital signs, and much more. They also do logo creation and vehicle wraps. Their technicians arrive on site, fully equipped to get the installation done with quality workmanship. With the latest tools and technology, Mayor Signs provides high-quality installation service for any sign. Contact Mayor Signs today on 4th and Broadway in Yankton.
Buying a home isn't just about real estate. It's about investing in yourself. At the Move Group, we believe the best time to buy is when it makes sense for you. Our expert agents put people before transactions, meaning we listen first, provide honest guidance, and help you make a confident decision. No pressure, no gimmicks. Markets change, but the right home is about more than just numbers. It's about finding the right fit for your life and your future. When you're ready, we're here to help. Contact the Move Group today.
If you want a job where your work matters, you belong at Avera. Here, we've invested in our workforce, because every Avera team member drives our health ministry forward, making a difference in lives and communities every day. We offer competitive pay, great health insurance, and even career opportunities. We're putting people first, including you. Search for local job openings and apply at avera.org/careers.
Oktoberfest is a brief moment of fall beer drinking beauty. So have Samuel Adams Oktoberfest on hand as the nights get cooler and the days a little shorter. Smooth taste with the roasty sweetness and light hop character that's only available for a short time. Kick off cooler weather with food and friends and don't miss a moment with Samuel Adams Oktoberfest. Grab it while you can at your favorite place to buy beer.
Farming is hard work. Between managing crops, livestock, and equipment, there's not much time left to handle financing and loans. At Dakota Mac, we can help you do the heavy lifting when it comes to ag financing. Whether you're a full-time farmer, an investor, or a young and beginning farmer, we're here for you for all your ag lending needs. Let Dakota Mac help you work smarter, not harder.
Hi, it's Jeff Wolfgram from Dakota Mac. Call us at 800-682-4578 to learn how Dakota Mac products can work for you.
We've got football fever at Lewis and Clark Ford. And with the Bucks and Lancers, we got a lot to cheer about. Yankton fans are also cheering the great lineup at Lewis and Clark Ford. Our roster of brand new Fords begins with the quarterback, the F-150, the speedy receiver, the Mustang, the hard-working lineman, the Ford Super Duty truck, and the star running back, the Bronco. See our team at lewisandclarkford.com or at our playing field, 4th and Capitol, Yankton.
All right, back here on that pregame show from Coors Light and Miller Lite. Coming up in just a couple of moments to talk with head coach Sophia Lobel-Pies of Mount Marty University as we are getting ready for this upcoming matchup between the Broncos and the Lancers. An extended pregame show here tonight as we are a little less than 15 minutes away now from the start of this one. The clock's going to hit 0 in the Cimpl Arena right around 7:55. It looks like the start of the game going to be somewhere around there, a little after, closer to 8 o'clock. 5-set match scheduled for tonight, or best of 5, I should say, scheduled for tonight. Take a look at the quick stats once again of the two teams here tonight. Once again, Hastings through 12 matches, 12.3 kills per set. So far this year, they're hitting 155 as a team. Their hitting percentage, they're getting 11.5 assists per set, 15 digs per set, and 1.4 blocks per set. The Lancers, on the other end, 11.6 kills per set through 12 matches, a 195 team hitting percentage, 11 assists per set, 1.8 blocks per set, and 14.5 digs per set. Some of the leaders that we're going to be looking out for tonight, Caitlin Gunther with 133 kills on the season, averaging just under 3 kills per set. Jaya Waholtz up next, 82 kills on the year, 1.95 kills per set. For Hastings, their leaders in terms of kills, they have 3 over 100 in total kills on the year. First up, McKenna Sutter. McKenna Sutter, want to make sure I'm pronouncing her name right. McKenna Suter with 132 kills on the year, 2.87 kills per set. Micah O'Neill, who is a question mark tonight. Micah O'Neill did go down in the last game out for the Broncos, and we're hoping to see her back tonight. We'll see here. 119 kills on the season for her. And then Ilsa Benet, 103 kills on the season. Those are the kills leaders. All right, with that, we're going to go ahead and take a break. We're going to come back in a couple of minutes, and we're going to talk with the head coach of the Lancers, Sophia Lobel-Pies. Spoke with her earlier today about this matchup. Back in a couple of minutes on KYNT.
At Les Schwab, we've been changing the tire game for more than 70 years. Our Go the Extra Mile service means more hustle, less hassle. We design our own exclusive tires to give you more tires made for the road you drive, less compromise. All backed by America's best tire warranty included with every tire we sell. We're talking more unbeatable tire warranty, less charging you extra, like the other guys. It's why you get more from less. Book an appointment at leschwab.com.
Are you huddling up with the relatives for the holidays or a Yankton or Mount Marty football game, but don't have enough space in your locker room? Book rooms at the Fairfield by Marriott are Holiday Inn Express. There won't be any roughing penalties with their clean, comfortable beds, and no interference on a relaxing stay. Remember, instead of everyone at your house, call on Audible and book rooms at the Fairfield by Marriott or Holiday Inn Express. For great rates and flexible reservation changes, call either hotel direct.
Looking for the easy way to travel? Well, let Foreman Charters do the driving for your next trip. Here are some 2026 tours coming up. Experience the full-scale replica of Noah's Ark with the Ark Encounter Tour leaving in May. Visit Michigan's historic resort destination, Mackinac Island, in June. Also in June, head for the hills and the famous Medora musical. And see the Grand Canyon and other Southwest National Parks in July. For more on Foreman Charters tours, go to foremanbus.com.
Did you know Sherco offers more than just egg tarps? Sherco now extends our leading tarp systems, industry know-how, and top-level service to construction, flatbed, and waste applications. Sherco offers manual and electric tarp systems for not only grain trailers and carts, but also side dumps, end dumps, belly dumps, roll-offs, flatbeds, and more. To learn more, contact your authorized Sherco distributor or find us at Sherco.com. Demand the best. Demand Sherco.
It's game on at Yankton Pizza Ranch. Our buffet is loaded with hot pizzas, sweet desserts, and the country's best chicken. Plenty of food and plenty of room for a whole team or your whole family, whether you're celebrating a big win or just hungry for one. Everybody leaves full and happy. So huddle up and make it a buffet day every day from 11 to 8 at Yankton Pizza Ranch.
It's where life tastes better. Surround them up and head her down to Pizza Ranch. Whoa, that's good.
More pay, more benefits, more opportunity. Parker of Yankton is hiring second shift assemblers and a variety of other positions. With competitive wages plus a night shift pay differential. Enjoy great health insurance, pay time off, retirement benefits, and a team that helps you succeed. Whether you're starting fresh or looking to advance, this is your chance to earn more while building a career you can count on. Don't wait. Apply today and make your next move your best move.
Parker, engineering your success.
Heartland Humane Society needs your help finding forever homes for over 750 pets. Pets in the shelter's care are fully vaccinated, microchipped, and always great with people. You can help by volunteering to walk a dog or cuddle a cat, by fostering a pet for just the weekend or long term, by making a donation to cover an animal's care, or by choosing adoption. To learn more, visit heartlandhumanesociety.net.
Beef, pork, seafood, poultry, and more, all at the Meat Lodge in Yankton. Get top quality meats at great prices. They have specialty items like lamb, brisket, bison, mahi-mahi, crab legs, and lobster. They even have non-meat options like Dimmick cheese, pickled items, seasonings, and sauces. The Meat Lodge in Yankton on the way to the lake on Highway 52. For more, call 689-3000 or go to themeatlodge.com.
All right, back here in the pregame show from Coors Light, Miller Lite. Always remember, drink responsibly. As we turn to our coach interview now from Sherco. We need to be sure, make it Sherco. Welcome in Sophia Lobo-Pais, the head coach, Mount Marty University Volleyball. Coach, getting back in the Cimpl Arena, another conference game ready to start here at home. That's got to be fun. Can you tell me what you're expecting, first off, from your team being at home now for conference play?
Yeah, we're really excited. We don't have as many home games this year, so we're really excited to be able to perform at home and then have everybody come and watch us and help us. Another conference game, so that equals another tough game. There's no easy games on the GPAC. Hastings is a pretty solid team, so hopefully you're going to come in for a good match tonight.
And Coach, Hastings College, let's take a little bit of a look at them. Hastings coming into today, 1-1 in conference. They are 4-8 overall with that non-conference schedule. They got a win against Doane 3-1 a week ago today and fell to College of St. Mary 3-1 this last Saturday. How are they looking this season?
Yeah, like I said, there's no easy games on the GPAC. Hastings is a pretty solid team. I watched both of those games, and it was good games against both Doane and College of St. Mary. They start really strong, so we just need to make sure that we stay focused throughout the entire game and they don't ever give up. I think that the last game against St. Mary, the first set, they were down like 23-16, and they came back and beat that set. So I think that they're a team that will never give up. I'm interested to see what lineup they're going to come. Unfortunately, one of their players got hurt on the last game. I hope that she's okay. She's a fantastic player for them. So regardless, again, they're a really good team. So, and I know they're coming in wanting to take the game from us, but we're going to defend our home as best as we can. And we are a pretty good team as well. And I think that you can go either way.
Let's talk about your team then. First things first, started off with your setter these last few games in Julia Weber. Been an all-around weapon for you over the last couple of years, and I know you're very sad she's a senior. But in her senior year, can you tell me what she's been bringing to this team, both on and off the court?
Yeah, Julia Weber, what to say about her or what not to say about her, honestly. She's an awesome person, amazing player, extremely well student. Again, really close to perfection, honestly. We're really lucky to have her. I think that on the court, she's just really versatile, coming in and taking over the setting position and doing a phenomenal job of that. She's right now ranked 3rd on the GPAC, if I'm not mistaken, on assists per set, which that's pretty incredible considering that at the beginning of the year we were running a 6-2. So that means that she was only setting for half of the time. So yeah, and I think that one of the main things that I'm so proud of her is that Julia is always a little bit more quiet, and that's totally fine. But I think this year, as a senior and team captain, I think she's really stepping up to be a more vocal leader, and I think the girls look up to her, and I think she's doing a phenomenal job on and off the court. Off the court, just on the academic side, she won of the Jerome Scholarship, which is a big scholarship at Mount Marty, just pointing out, again, a great student that she is, and I know she'll do great, whatever she decides to do next, which is grad school for OT.
Coach, when you talk about this game, you got to talk about Caitlin Gunther as well. Your kills leader on the season and only a sophomore. Very bright young spot for this program.
Oh, yes. Oh, my God. Another one that we were really lucky to have. Caitlin, again, just awesome. She's somebody that works really hard. There's not one feedback that I give her that I don't see her on the sidelines, either repeating the movement or trying to do it on her own. She really cares about this team, and she just really wants to improve. We're really lucky to have her. Again, she's just a sophomore, and she improved so much from her freshman to sophomore year. So I really cannot even see a ceiling for her senior year. I think that she's going to be a beast more and more every year, and I'm really excited to have her, and the fact that she's so young. Yeah, for sure, she's a weapon for us as much as we can. I think it's no secret to anybody that we're going to try and use it as much as we can.
Turn back to this match, Coach. Is there any message, what was the message to the team going into this game when you've been practicing this week?
I think that the big thing was we had a phenomenal game against Midland, even though we ended up losing. They're a top 25 team in the country, and we almost had them. And I think that coming to Dawn, which it is a good team, we didn't play as well as we could have, and Dawn did a phenomenal job. So I think that the thing is one game at a time, 1 point at a time kind of thing. Like I said, there is no easy games on the GPAC. Hastings is going to be a good game again, like Dawn was on Saturday. So just really come and do business, just treat every single point matters. Like I said, it was 23-16 for College of St. Mary, and one ball changed the entire game, right? So I think that every point is important. Just give it your all every single time that you're stepping on that floor. And then if you do that, then the result that we want will come. So,
Coach, thank you very much for your time, and good luck tonight.
Thank you so much for having us. I'm hoping to see everybody at Cimpl tonight. Thank you so much.
That brought to you by Sureco. When you need to be sure, make it Sureco. Back in a couple of minutes. First serve up next on KYT.
As a proud community bank, Core Trust delivers more than just checking and savings accounts. We invest in the cities and towns where we live and work by volunteering to coach youth sports teams, supporting local charities and the arts with our time and resources. Whether we live in a rural town in South Dakota or a suburban city in Minnesota, it's a place we call home. Core Trust Bank. Raise your expectations.
Member FDIC.
The perfect place to get together with friends and family and watch the game and enjoy some of the best wings in town is Checkers Sports Bar and Grill. Checkers is open every day, and on Monday nights, the action gets even better. Cheer on Monday Night Football with $6 cheeseburgers and fries, plus play bingo and your chance to win great prizes. From mouth-watering wings to juicy burgers and stacked sandwiches, Checkers Sports Bar and Grill is Yankton's favorite destination for food, friends, and game day fun. Your game days belong at Checkers. Looking for fuel or more? Stop by Triple Time Rudy's, your locally owned convenience store at 17th and Broadway. At Triple Time Rudy's, they're proud to support the community, offering fuel discounts to Yankton's largest employers and backing local activities and events. Inside, you'll discover regional favorites like Dimmick Cheese and premium meats from the Kaler and Renner lockers. Whether it's a quick snack, a tank of top-quality fuel, or a taste of local goodness, Triple Time Rudy's, fueling your day, fueling the community.
Aztec is looking for people who can crush it. Aztec is hiring now, seeking a variety of positions, including assemblers for the evening shift, CNC maintenance technician for day shift, and cycle counter, also day shift. Aztec offers competitive pay, 10 paid holidays, incredible 401k, paid parental leave, safety incentives, and sign-on bonus for production workers. To apply for these jobs or to see what other opportunities are available, go to aztecjobs.com. Aztec, built to connect from rock to road.
Allison just won a popularity contest.
Oh, thank you.
You're almost as popular as the Runza Southwest Chicken Salad.
Oh, what? Because it has crispy chicken, shredded cheddar, tortilla strips, taco seasoning, and salsa?
And Southwest Ranch. And yes,
I'd be more popular if I came with Southwest Ranch.
we all would. Come get the Southwest Chicken Salad at Runza today. Because from the way we make it to the way it makes you feel, Runza makes it all better.
Football season and Shiner Bock, two traditions that never get old. Brewed smooth and full-flavored, Shiner Bock is always game day ready. Whether you're tailgating before kickoff, grilling with friends, or watching under the Friday night lights, Shiner Bock is the perfect call. This season, celebrate every first down and every touchdown with the beer that's built for football season. Pick up Shiner Bock today and make it part of your game day tradition.
Buying a home isn't just about real estate. It's about investing in yourself. At the Move Group, we believe the best time to buy is when it makes sense for you. Our expert agents put people before transactions, meaning we listen first, provide honest guidance, and help you make a confident decision. No pressure, no gimmicks. Markets change, but the right home is about more than just numbers. It's about finding the right fit for your life and your future. When you're ready, we're here to help. Contact the Move Group today.
If you want a job where your work matters, you belong at Avera. Here, we've invested in our workforce because every Avera team member drives our health ministry forward, making a difference in lives and communities every day. We offer competitive pay, great health insurance, and even career opportunities. We're putting people first, including you. Search for local job openings and apply at avera.org/careers.
All right, back here in the Cimpl Arena, let's go ahead and get to our starting lineups and take a look at this ball game here from Foreman Charters, our starters. Let Foreman Charters do the driving for your next trip. See upcoming tours at foremanbus.com. So we'll start it off with the Hastings Broncos, as they are the road team. We do have their starters for this evening. Started off with number 1, Lisa Benet, a junior 6-foot outside hitter out of South Holland. Number 2, libero, Lainey Benson, a 5'2 sophomore libero. Number 5, Clarissa Dowdy, a 5'9 freshman. Number 7, McKenna Suter, 5'10 sophomore middle. Alexis Pontine, a 5'10 senior setter. And number 20, Fran Warson, a 5'8 freshman setter. Hastings coached by John Schmidt in his first season as the head coach of the Hastings Broncos. Assistant coach Casey Krolowski. Student coaches Kinsey Haverneck and Mary Fisher. On the other end for your Mount Marty Lancers, head coach Sophia Lobo Pies in her second year. Kayla Harris, assistant coach. As well, on the near sideline, on the left side of your screen. We'll roll through the starters. Started off with Julia Weber, a junior outside hitter out of Emory, South Dakota. They are running through everybody here down here. We'll take a look at them as they come up. At 7:59, we're just about to get underway. So Julia Weber to start things off, a 5'7" junior outside hitter out of Emory, South Dakota. Go then to Addison Indahl, junior outside hitter. Kate Tollinger, a junior outside hitter. Gabby Miller, number 15, and Jaya Waholtz, junior and a sophomore, respectively, 15 and 16. The starters for the Lancers. So Weber, Indahl, Gunther, Eichhoff, Miller, and Waholtz for the Lancers. As we go to our colors of the game from Les Schwab Tires now. For tires, brakes, alignments, and more, visit Les Schwab Tire Center in Yankton. Get more from Les. Lancers in the home whites today. Hastings in the road reds. Lancer Libero in blue. Bronco Libero in white. Those brought to you by Les Schwab Tires. As we are ready to get this match rolling. Finally at 8:01 p.m., about a half hour late, but we are ready to start now. Got everything up and rolling. The first matchup between John Schmidt and Sophia Lobo Pies. I'm Tehl Tanner. You're listening to KYNT 102.1 FM AM 1450 Mount Marty Lancer Volleyball here in Yankton. We are ready to get underway. Go ahead and shout out Fairfield by Marriott and Holiday Inn Express as well for helping us put on that pregame show. Get great rates and flexible reservation changes by calling the Fairfield by Marriott or Holiday Inn Express in Yankton direct. And here we go. First serve of the match comes in from Julia Weber for Mount Marty University. Hastings brings it right back. Weber sets up. Libero Tollinger passes to the left side and way too strong on the first attack of the game for Jaya Waholtz. So Waholtz an attacking error on the first swing. Hastings will take a 1-0 lead to start off the ballgame. Service error on the other end. Back-to-back errors to start things off. That'll even it up for the Lancers. Now, we talked about the serving in the pregame, something that Hastings is very, very good at, averaging 2.2 service aces per set. Mount Marty's serve handled well. Slide attack, right side, off the fingertips. No, excuse me. Nobody touched that, and that's a Lancer point. Lancers will take up 2-1 lead in set one. Lancer serve. Hastings will take a point, diving for it there. I believe that was Schweitzer, and it was. The freshman defensive specialist. Rotated in. As we'll even it up at 2 apiece. Early in set number one, just starting things off. Weber, back set, middle row, and a kill for the Lancers. That's Lexi Eichhoff. Makes it a 3-2 game in set one. Lancers side out, and here comes rotation. Going back to serve is Macy Drotzman, Yankton native, serving specialist. Very good here is she's got 6 serving aces on the season. Handled well from Hastings. They're going to take a point back. Another kill. McKenna Suter with her first of the game. 3-3 your score, set one. Weber had to chase that one down. Miller just found the back line. Looks like Hastings thought that was out. Miller just snuck it back in. 4-3 your score. Miller serving. Low line drive serve, kept in by Hastings. Overpass, and Weber knocks it down. 5-3 your score. Miller serving still. Miller goes to the middle of the back row, brought in well. Heavy attack and a kill there for McKenna Suter. Once again, getting active early is the sophomore. Going back to serve for the Broncos, Fran Warson. Now back into the game as Alexis Pontine will check out. Warson trailing 5-4 here. Serves to the libero. Tollinger, slide attack. Gunther didn't get all of that one there. Easy dig for the Broncos. But the attack goes errant, and another one in favor of the Lancers on an error. 6-4. A lot of errors early. Lancers started the game with an error. That is now the second on Hastings. 6-4. Amaya Barnes with the error. Libero handles the serve. Lancers now got it. Weber does it herself as the setter. 7-4. In set one. Mount Marty over Hastings by 3. High arcing serve. Back set. Attack off the right side for Hastings. Weber goes to the left. This is Waholtz. She'll get a kill. 8-4 for Jaya Waholtz. Another family that is really committing to Mount Marty University. Waholtz, a sophomore here. Her older brother, a junior, plays for the football team. Just put up over 100 yards in the last game when the Lancers beat number 7 Northwestern on Saturday. Good 1-2 brother-sister connection. Both of them wear 16, interestingly enough as well. 8-4 score. Lancers on top here. And a heavy attack right in the middle from McKenna Suter again. She's getting active early, the sophomore, with her third kill. Make the score 8-5. Side out Broncos. They'll take the serve. After the rotation, it'll be, looks like, Madison Navarrete to serve. She'll go off the left side of the back line. Set. Too strong. Ooh, just got that one in on the back line is the ruling for Caitlin Gunther. The Broncos do not like that call. And from my eyes up here, I don't have a perfect angle at it, but I thought they had something to look at there. And I wonder if, yeah, they're going to mop up the floor here for a second, but that is a Lancer point. Shows. Certainly close to that back line. But the call will stand. 9-5 your score. Now Marty on top. Taylor, I believe that was the Brenz. Block at the net. (10-5). Lancers with a strong start. Julia Weber and Lexi Eichhoff combining for that block for the Lancers. And then a service ace comes in for Kate Tollinger. The Lancer libero will go back for a second shot. 11-5, Mount Marty leads, and we're going to have our first time out of this game from Pizza Ranch. Hastings needs to talk things over. 11-5 your score. Timeouts brought to you by Pizza Ranch. For legendary chicken and the best pizza, it's Yankton Pizza Ranch on Broadway. Call 665-1222. Back here in 30 seconds, you're listening to Mount Marty Lancer Volleyball. Set 1, 11-5 lead for the home team on KYNT.
Craving a sip of sunshine? Meet Surfside, iced tea, green tea, or lemonade. Real flavor, real juice mixed with vodka, but only 100 calories, 2 grams of sugar, and absolutely 0 bubbles. Whether you're into peach tea, mango green tea, or strawberry lemonade, Surfside brings the party, smart and smooth. It's like sunshine in a can with adult approval. Must be 21 or older. Surfside, 0 bubbles, all vibes.
(11-5) is the score of the ball game as we come out of the Pizza Ranch timeout. (11-5). Lancers on top, and Tollinger just got an ace. She'll serve again. Handled well this time by the Broncos, and in 1-2-3, bumps that spike and a kill for the road team. That'll end the run. 11-6, your score. Hastings need to get things under control as Lainey Benson will now serve. Weber at the net, brings it up. Lancers can't get it over in 3, mishandled by Waholtz on the far sideline. 11-7 your score, now 2 in a row out of the Pizza Ranch timeout for the road team Hastings. Lainey Benson, the sophomore libero, is serving. Waholtz trying again at the net, knocked back. Lancers, then nobody goes for it after it's knocked back. A miscommunication in the back row. Both Weber and Indahl had a play on it. Neither of them slide after it. 11-8, now 3 in a row for the road team. Out of that timeout. Still serving the libero and Lainey Benson. Lancers at the net. This time they'll knock it down. That's Lexi Eichhoff to end that little run at 3. That'll end Benson's time serving as well. Good for the Lancers to rotate out of that one as she has 16 serving aces on the year. So 12-8 your score. Lancers get the serve back, but here comes Hastings right at the net. Eichhoff able to handle it. Weber passes left wing, and it's knocked down by Jael Waholtz again. Waholtz should be her second kill of the evening. Serve from Weber again. Right side, Weber's going to get the dig here for the Lancers. Miller the pass, left wing. Knocked over. Hastings brings it back. It was Waholtz on the attack there. Waholtz going to try again. A few steps behind the net. Just snuck that one in on the near sideline. The Lancer crowd loves it. The accuracy on display there. 14-8 now your score. Weber still serving. Too strong here, the service error. We'll give the serve back to Hastings. They'll get out of this rotation, and Alexis Pontine will come in to serve. Pontine's serve, too strong, just past that back line. 15-9, your score. Lancers sub in Schweitzer, she's serving. Set up well, right in the middle of the net. Alexis Pontine to Clarissa Dowdy. And another point for the Broncos. Up to 10 now, 15-10 your score here in set 1. Serve Hastings. Brought in the back row, Schweitzer over to the left wing, and a kill for the Lancers. That's Addison Indahl. Makes it a 6-point advantage for the home team. 16-10 your score. Macy Drotzman. Now ready to serve again. Drotzman. Sophomore outside hitter. Whistle blown dead here. Point for the Lancers. Make it 17-10. Mount Marty on top. Drotzman still serving. Drotzman 6 aces on the year. Doesn't get one here. Back row, Drotzman brings it in. Weber the pass. Miller on the attack. Brought in well from Hastings. Left wing, they'll attack. Weber on the dig this time. Right side, that's Miller. Miller with a knuckleball there. Just found that back line. It looked like it had way more power to go out, but it just falls in that back row. 18-10 your score. Gabby Miller with a strong attack there. 18-10 your score. Mount Marty is on top in this ballgame. Service error will give them right back, however. Lancers have had 3 of those now here in the first set. Excuse me, that should be the second, I believe, of the first set. 18-11 your score. 2 attacking errors as well. Lancers communicating down low, but a little out of sorts either way. Addison Indahl, her attack goes into the net. That'll be the 5th error on the Lancers of this first set. 3 attacking, 2 service. (18-12) your score. Back set right side for Miller again. She'll knock that one down. Gabby Miller's getting into a groove here. 3 kills each for Miller and Waholtz, the Lancers 2 starting outsides. 19-12, Mount Marty in control of set 1. Miller to serve. Back row brought in by Whitmarsh. Knocked over. Lancers again. Here's Miller. Miller getting into it. That's kill number 4 the first set. 20-12 your score. And another timeout taken by the Broncos. This timeout from Pizza Ranch for legendary chicken and the best pizza. It's Yankton Pizza Ranch on Broadway. Call 665-1222. We'll take 60 seconds. We'll come back for more GPAC Volleyball.
Want better pay, better benefits, and a better place to work? Parker of Yankton is hiring now. Second shift assemblers, supervisors, engineers, and more, with competitive wages plus a night shift pay differential, great health insurance, paid time off, retirement benefits, and real opportunities to move up. You'll work steady hours with a supportive team that's ready to help you succeed. Don't just work, get rewarded. Apply today and start building your future with us.
Parker, engineering your success.
Rewarding you for doing everyday things, like buying gas, shopping, and dining local. Does your bank do that? If you're a Core Trust customer, your bank does that. When you open a premium or preferred checking account and meet requirements, you get access to Core Trust perks powered by Bazing, an exclusive network offering 300,000 plus deals and discounts on dining, shopping, travel, fuel, and more. Visit us online, in person, or by phone. Terms and conditions apply. Member FDIC.
20-12 your score out of the timeout from Pizza Ranch. Second timeout taken to the set by Hastings, trying to slow this Lancer momentum. Haven't been able to do that so far. Out of the timeout last time, Hastings had 3 points in a row. Lancers struggling, but they'll get this one over here. Left side, in system. They'll knock that one down. Hastings Broncos getting into it right out of the timeout once again. That was McKenna Suter with that kill. 20-13 now your score. Once again, last time it was 3 straight out of the timeout for the road team. They need something similar if they're going to get back into this one in set 1. 20-13 your score. Serve from the Broncos. Into the back row. Saved. And probably a good save there. It was going right into the line. 20-13 still your score, and now it'll be 20-14. Another kill on the outside. That's Amaya Barnes. 20-14. 2 straight out of the timeout now for the Broncos. This is Fran Warson serving. Overpass on it. Brought in. Warson pass. Middle row. And another knockdown. That's London Carnes. London Carnes makes it a 5-point match, 20-15. Once again, 3 in a row for Hastings right out of the timeout. Lancers coming out of these timeouts a bit cold in set 1, but they've controlled the rest of the match. They're up 20-15 here. Back set, slide attack, knocked back. Good block by the front row for Hastings. Still in play here. But another overpass. I think she got in the net. Amaya Barnes over on that right side. Looks like the Lancers going to get this point. 21-15 your score. They're going to get out of that rotation. And they'll bring in Addison Indahl to serve. Side out Lancers. Here's the serve up 6, 4 away from finishing set 1. Slide attack, but the set was very off. London Carnes moving to her right, had to go back to her left, and she's a right-handed hitter. Hard to do there. Ball goes into the net. 22-15 your score in set 1. Lancers 3 away from taking the first set. Short serve for the Lancers there. Waholtz from the left wing knocks that one down. Jaya Waholtz and Gabby Miller both having a successful first set. 4 kills each. Serve from Indahl again. Left row, knocked back. But it does fall on the Lancer side right at the net. That will be another point for McKenna Suter, who is also having a very good first set. That was her 5th kill. She leads all scorers in this ball game with 5 points on 5 kills. Lancers hit that one into the net. It should be 23-17, I believe. Yep, there we go. Had a point assessed to the Lancers in the scoreboard inside. But it's 23-17. Weber, back set for Gunther again. Just missed that back row. So close from Caitlin Gunther, sophomore out of Crofton, Nebraska, who's been a very bright spot for this program. Talked with her a little bit in the pregame with Coach Sophia Lobo-Pies. Lancers still going to be 2 points away from taking set 1. Hastings really needs to go on a run here. 5-point advantage. That serve well out of bounds. Lancers bring it in. It's going to be the libero with the pass. Left wing, Waholtz. She'll get the kill either way. We have set point in number 1, 24-18. It's going to be Kate Tollinger to go back to serve. Gunther will check out as well for the Lancers, and I think that is Lexi Eichhoff, who just came back in. 24-18, set point in the first set of the evening at 8:22 p.m. A late start here in Yankton. Left side, knocked over, Waholtz on the save. Set up, Waholtz again, knocked back, a big block from the front row for Hastings. Combination Pontine and Carnes. Get the serve back for Lainey Benson, a dangerous arm serving. Benson has got 16 aces coming into today. Good set, knocked back again. Lancers save it this time. Good instincts from Taylor Dobrenz. Gets the dig for the Lancers. Dobrenz with the pass here over to Waholtz. Waholtz trying to finish the set, can't do it. Just past that inside line. 24-20 now. Last couple in favor of Hastings. Lancers 1 point away from finishing the set, but Hastings not going away quietly. Lainey Benson serving again. Lancers left wing, Waholtz. That'll finish set number 1. 25-20. Jaya Waholtz with her 6th kill of the first set. She'll lead all scorers after 1, and the Lancers will take a 1-0 victory as we hit our first set break of the evening. We're going to go ahead and take a break of 2 minutes. We'll come back for set number 2 on KYNT, go over some of those stats from the first set a little bit. Lancers lead 1-0 in Yankton.
Aztec has some hot job openings right now. Aztec in Yankton is now seeking employees for all shifts for the following positions: welder, industrial painter, and machine operator. A career at Aztec offers competitive pay, 10 paid holidays, incredible 401k, paid parental leave, safety incentives, and sign-on bonus for production workers. To apply for these jobs or see what other opportunities are available, go to aztecjobs.com. Aztec, built to connect from rock to road.
Craving a sip of sunshine? Meet Surfside, iced tea, green tea, or lemonade. Real flavor, real juice mixed with vodka, but only 100 calories, 2 grams of sugar, and absolutely 0 bubbles. Whether you're into peach tea, mango green tea, or strawberry lemonade, Surfside brings the party, smart and smooth. It's like sunshine in a can with adult approval. Must be 21 or older. Surfside, 0 bubbles, all vibes.
Farming is hard work. Between managing crops, livestock, and equipment, there's not much time left to handle financing and loans. At Dakota Mac, we can help you do the heavy lifting when it comes to ag financing. Whether you're a full-time farmer, an investor, or a young and beginning farmer, we're here for you for all your ag lending needs. Let Dakota Mac help you work smarter, not harder.
Hi, it's Jeff Wolfgram from Dakota Mac. Call us at 800-682-4578 to learn how Dakota Mac products can work for you.
We've got football fever at Lewis and Clark Ford. And with the Bucks and Lancers, we got a lot to cheer about. Yankton fans are also cheering the great lineup at Lewis and Clark Ford. Our roster of brand new Fords begins with the quarterback, the F-150, the speedy receiver, the Mustang, the hard-working lineman, the Ford Super Duty truck, and the star running back, the Bronco. See our team at lewisandclarkford.com or at our playing field, 4th and Capitol, Yankton.
Starting off set 2, Mount Marty, 1-0. They'll lead this game. Set 1 in the books. 25-20. Mount Marty over Hastings. Some of the leaders in that one: Jaya Waholtz, 6 kills in the match for Mount Marty. Gabby Miller adds 4. For Hastings, 5 kills for Suter. In terms of digs, team leader for the Broncos is Benson, their libero, with 3. For the Lancers, it's Weber, their setter, actually, with 5. And then their libero adds 4 in Tollinger. So we're ready to roll here for set number 2 now. Mount Marty starting things off strong. We talked a little bit about the history of this matchup. In the last year in 2024, these teams met twice. Lancers did not take a single set. This is actually the first set taken since 2023 against Hastings for Mount Marty. Then we'll start off set number 2 with a serving ace for the Broncos, getting things rolling. That was Alexis Pontine with the service ace. She'll serve again. This time, Lancers handle it. Pontine, that was set service ace number 21 on the season, by the way. Having a great start to the year. She's second on the team for the Broncos. Miller trying off the right side. Pass from the libero, Benson. Right side, knocked over. Lancers control it again. Left wing, Waholtz. Up into the rafters, bouncing around and coming down in an odd angle. Hastings handled it well. Shorter ceiling here at the Cimpl Arena. 1-0, Hastings leads in set 2. Lancers lead the match. Pinpoint accuracy from Jaya Waholtz. Kill number 7 of the evening. And her first of set 2 will tie things up at 1 apiece. Gonna take a moment, mop up the floor again. And we're now ready to roll. It'll be Jenna Schweitzer, the freshman out of Pleasantdale, Nebraska, to serve. Back set to the right side, kill out of bounds. Lisa Benny. Benet, I believe. Benet with the kill there, and 2-1. Hastings now leads over Mount Marty. So we just hit the 30-minute mark of this match, 8:30 p.m. on KYNT. And another kill for the Lancers. This time off that left side, it's Addison Indahl. 2-2. Score of set 2. Macy Drotzman now back in to serve. Pass to the left side, and another kill for McKenna Suter. That's number 6 of the evening. On 11 attacks, 6 kills on 11 attacks, plus 3 digs for the team captain. A .545 hitting percentage to start things off for the Broncos. 3-2, your score, and then serving error. Oh, Lancer crowd doesn't like it. New this year, we can take a look at a replay, but that will be a Hastings point when it's said and done. I think we saw it there. Oh, they're going to reassess that one. That is a Lancer point. It was pretty well on the line. You could see it on our broadcast fairly well. Next one in the net will be a Hastings point. 4-3, your score. Quick rotation for the Broncos now. 4-3. They lead in this ball game. Weber had to go down for that one, but does get a good pass up to Caitlin Gunther. And another good point for the Lancers. They now tie it up at 4 apiece here in set 2. Addison Indahl out of Burke, South Dakota, serving here. On the left side, knocked back by the Lancer front court. Waholtz tried to knock it down. Now Weber does. 5-4, Lancers lead now. I believe their first lead of set 2. Pass from Warson, right side, knocked back. Another point for the Lancers. London Carnes hit it into a stone wall. Error on the Lancers right after that on the serve. That'll give the serve right back to the Broncos. They'll side out here. 6-5. Madison Navarrete. Error there. So back-to-back serving errors. Teams doing the Midwest thing and just being really nice right now, saying, no, you have to serve. 7-5. Tollinger wasn't as nice that time. She wanted to get something. Lancers will get the point here as it's London Carnes on the attacking error. Lancers lead this ball game 8-5 now. Tollinger to serve. On the right side, knocked over here from Barnes. Lancers then bring it back in, knock it down. 9-5. Mount Marty on a short little run here. Hastings ends that run. Nine to 6 the score and a kill by Benet. Overpass, Hastings with an opportunity, can't cash in. Hastings tips this one over. Benet, the junior. Good point, and a 9-7 score in the Cimpl Arena. Lancers lead it by 2 after taking set 1 over Hastings. Benson on the serve. Lancers out of bounds on the next attack. Too strong for Mount Marty. Lexi Eichhoff, I believe, hit that one. 9-8, a 1-point advantage for the home team. Benson trying to make that disappear. The serve, good pass. Weber called her own number again, and she's been very effective with that tonight. Her 4th kill for the setter. The setter's 4th kill of the match makes it a 10-8 ball game. Weber has called her own number and gone on the attack 4 times, and she's got 4 kills out of it. She's batting 1,000 right at the moment with 14 assists and 6 digs in there, plus a block. Attacking error on the other end for Hastings, Clarissa Dowdry. And that's 2 in a row for the Lancers. Dowdy out of Broken Bow, Nebraska with the error there, 11-8. That is the 8th team error on Hastings through a set and a half. And another one, back-to-back errors there for Dowdy. 12-8 the score. And a timeout taken by Hastings. Trying to calm down the team is John Schmidt. 12-8 your score as we take a break for the Pizza Ranch timeout. We'll come back in 60 seconds with more Lancer volleyball. They're leading by 4 on KYNT.
At Les Schwab, we've been changing the tire game for more than 70 years. Our Go the Extra Mile service means more hustle, less hassle. We design our own exclusive tires to give you more tires made for the road you drive, less compromise. All backed by America's best tire warranty included with every tire we sell. We're talking more unbeatable tire warranty, less charging you extra, like the other guys. It's why you get more from less. Book an appointment at leschwab.com.
Are you huddling up with the relatives for the holidays or a Yankton or Mount Marty football game, but don't have enough space in your locker room? Book rooms at the Fairfield by Marriott or Holiday Inn Express. There won't be any roughing penalties with their clean, comfortable beds, and no interference on a relaxing stay. Remember, instead of everyone at your house, call on Audible and book rooms at the Fairfield by Marriott or Holiday Inn Express. For great rates and flexible reservation changes, call either hotel direct.
Out of the Pizza Ranch timeout, 12-8 your score. Lancers serve, it's Weber. Weber the senior. And an instant kill for Amaya Barnes of Hastings. Easy 1-2-3 and a point for the Broncos. Once again, Broncos, 3 straight times they have had the advantage out of timeouts. Both times in the first set when they called a timeout, they go on 3-0 runs right away. We'll see what happens here. They get the first one. Lancers then get the second point out of the timeout. So 1-1 since the timeout, 13-9 in set 2. Lancers defeated Hastings in set 1, 25-20. Now Marty leads the match and this set by 4 now. Pass to the other end of the court and a good kill. Strong kill from Kaylee Olson, the 5'9 sophomore. 13-10 after the point for the Broncos. Haley Whitmarsh now to serve. Whitmarsh right from center court. Weber at the net. Going backwards. Miller. Good kill. Miller's been quiet in set 2. She had 4 kills in set 1. That is her first of the second set. Lancers have spread it around a little bit more here in set number 2, but Miller getting active again. She's now got 5 kills on 8 attacks in the ball game for a .625 hitting percentage. That is the highest number of anybody in the match so far. Error on the Lancers serving. Side out Broncos. Dowdy The freshman out of Broken Bow, ready to serve again. Dowdy's serve brought in by the back row of the Lancers. Right up front, it's Gunther, knocked back. That was London Carnes right up front with the block. 2-point advantage for the Lancers still, 14-12. But a good block right up front from London Carnes. Kaylee Olson also in the area. Dowdy on the serve again, too strong. Error. And the Lancers lead is back up to 3, 15-12, as Gabby Miller will now serve. Gabby Miller has 10 serving aces on the year, coming into today. Lancers can't get the dig on a strong attack for Hastings there. In the back row was Schweitzer, the freshman. Kill from McKenna Suter, her 7th of the match. Trailing only Wahholtz with 8 for a game high. 15-13 your score. Warson on the serve, slide attack, Gunther. Oh, just too strong is the call. Just past that back row. Lancers thought it was there. We can check the replay here. On our Farmers Union Insurance replay, looking at that replay, I do think the official got it right. Close call as we return to action. Hastings on the serve, 15-14 your score. Lancers trying again, heavy attack, dug up by Benson. And then into the net once again, McKenna Suter this time on the error. That'll be her first attacking error of the match. Before that, she was hitting 7 kills on 12 attacks. Her first error of the evening. Gives the Lancers a 2-point cushion once again. Hastings has been trying to track them down, but this game has not been tied since I think it was 5-5, and another attacking error will give the Lancers a 3-point advantage. 17-14 here in set 2. Looking back, it was actually 3-3 was the last time it was tied. Hastings got out to an early lead in this set, and they'll take a point here. Hastings got off to an early lead in the set. Lancers tied up at 3 apiece. They then go on a mini run of 3, and they've been able to hold Hastings at bay for the entirety of this set, leading by 1 to 3 points through it all. 17-15 is your score. Broncos take back the serve. And too strong, another error. Hastings just kind of getting in their own way right now. That is the 6th serving error on the Broncos. They've got 11 attacking errors. Kate Tollinger to serve for Mount Marty now. Tollinger's serve brought up by Benson. Middle row, right in the middle of the net, knocked over. Lancers get it back. Tollinger to Wahholtz. Good kill, 19-15. It was a close one down in the near sideline. Nearly touched that line for a block, but not quite. 19-15 score, Lancers by 4. Approaching the final couple of hits of set 2. Attacking error again on Hastings, 20-15. Lancers lead by 5, and they're 5 away from a set 2 victory. Set 2, one of the more important sets in the game of volleyball. You cannot go down 0-2. Reverse sweeps, rare for a reason. 20-15 and a timeout from Pizza Ranch. We'll take 30 seconds. Come back, finish up set 2 after this. Back in 30 on KYNT.
Looking for the easy way to travel? Well, let Foreman Charters do the driving for your next trip. Here are some 2026 tours coming up. Experience the full-scale replica of Noah's Ark with the Ark Encounter Tour leaving in May. Visit Michigan's historic resort destination, Mackinac Island, in June. Also in June, head for the hills and the famous Medora musical. And see the Grand Canyon and other Southwest National Parks in July. For more on Foreman Charters tours, go to foremanbus.com.
20-15, the score of set number 2. Lancers lead this matchup after a 25-20 set 1 victory. Trying to finish off set 2 here. Hastings needs 10, Lancers need 5. Out of the Pizza Ranch timeout. Mount Marty trying to take a 2-0 lead here. Hastings trying to even up the match and avoid going down 0-2 on the road. Going down 0-2 on the road in the GPAC, those comebacks are rare. Another attacking error out of the timeout. That is the first time in 4 timeouts taken in this match the Lancers have struck first out of a timeout. Hastings has been strong out of timeouts so far in this match. Lancers get one there. 21-15 your score. Blocked back by the Lancers, and they're not going to recover. Block at the net. Waholtz and Eichhoff combining 22-15. Lancers need 3 more. Tollinger serving. In the net. Low serve there. Will give the serve back to Hastings. (22-16) your score. Benson gonna serve. On the left side of the court. The right-handed hitter. As we get ready for play. 22-16 your score. Mount Marty leads in set 2. Waholtz knocks it back in play after a rough dig. It was a difficult serve, but the Lancers able to hold it. Slide attack, Broncos, Waholtz saves again. But Eichhoff can't get a hold of it after that. Thought it was over the net, went for the block, but it was still on the Lancer side. 22-17 your score. Hastings trailing by 5. Mount Marty 3 away from claiming set 2. Waholtz in the net. Attacking error, 22-17. Now 18. 2 points in a row now for Hastings. The Lancers need to hold on here at the end of set 2. Weber tracking this one down. Tipped over. Eichhoff. Second try. Got it up in the ceiling. It'll come down for point 23 for the Lancers. Shout out our sponsor, Ben's Brew Station is the official watch party location of KYN TV with 16 TVs and all the refreshments you need. If it's on KYN TV, it's on at Ben's. 23-18 score. Hastings, right side, knocked back by the Lancers. They can't save it, though. It was Indahl who tried to get a hand on it. Couldn't keep it in play. 23-19 in the Cimpl Arena. We got a 23-19. In set 2. And a serving error in a crucial moment by the Broncos. Alexis Pontine with the error, and that'll make it set point, 24-19. Schweitzer, the freshman defensive specialist, serving. Brought up by Benson. Right side, knocked down and a kill for Benet. 24-20. Lancers won set 1, 25-20. If they get a point here, history will repeat itself. Hastings needs 4 in a row to take us to extra points in set 2. Whitmarsh on the serve. Weber, back set, right side. Knocked down, Gabby Miller ends set 2. 25-20, Lancers lead the match 2-0. We'll take a set break here from Parker. It's Day one of your new career, Parker of Yankton has immediate openings for all production positions, offering newly increased wages, 13 paid holidays, and some of the most competitive benefits in the area, all beginning on day one. Learn more at parker.com. We'll take a 2-minute break, come back for set 3, elimination set. Lancers have a chance to finish the match up next on KYNT.
Sherco, the industry leader in tarping, has done it again with the release of the all-new Sherlock E-Series electric tarp. The E-Series features fully assembled front and rear arm, a pre-wired sealed control box, and Sherco's exclusive SmartWire sealed harness for quick and easy installation. Operate the E-Series with the SureLink EZR remote or by your smartphone using the SureLink app. Add more time to your day with the Sherlock E-Series. To learn more, contact your authorized Sherco distributor or find us at Sherco.com. Demand the best. Demand Sherco.
Long day, good day, either way, Yankton Pizza Ranch makes it easy. Our buffet is always ready with fresh pizzas, mouth-watering desserts, and the country's best chicken. No waiting, no stress, just grab a plate and enjoy. So when you need comfort made simple, make today a buffet day at Yankton Pizza Ranch. Buffet every day from 11 to 8.
It's where life tastes better. Surround them up and head her down to the Pizza Ranch. Whoa, that's good.
Do you have a pest problem? Bed bugs, bats in the attic, termite damage, earwigs? Olson's Pest Technicians can tackle any of your pest problems. Family owned and operated with over 80 years of pest experience in South Dakota, Minnesota, and Iowa. Proven pest methods include Centricon bait stations for termites and Bicane treatments for bed bugs. Even the toughest pest infestations don't stand a chance. Olson's Pest Technicians, putting pests to rest since 1966. Call 800-KIL-BUGS.
Looking for a job that works for you? Join our team at Parker of Yankton. We're hiring second shift assemblers and other positions, offering competitive wages, night shift pay differential, great health insurance, paid time off, and retirement benefits that help secure your future. Enjoy steady hours, a supportive team, and opportunities to advance. Whether you're building your skills or bringing years of experience, you'll find a place where you can grow and succeed. Apply today and start enjoying the benefits you deserve.
Parker, engineering your success.
Ready to start set 3. Lancers lead this match 2-0. 25-20, 25-20. The scores of set 1 and 2 the same. Quick look at our stats from the Meat Lodge. J.O. Waholtz leads all scorers with 10 points today. 9 kills plus a block in there. 6 kills for Miller and 4 for Weber and Eichhoff apiece. Those are the leaders for the Lancers. For Hastings, 7 kills from Suter, 5 from Benet, 4 from Barnes. 8 assists today for Pontine, 11 for Warson. For the Lancers, 17 assists for Weber. In digs, 7 apiece for both Weber and Tollinger. For Hastings, 7 for Benson. It's a quick look at your game stats from the Meat Lodge as we start set number 3. Once again, what's at stake here? This is an elimination set as we started off with a serving error from Julia Weber. Hastings will strike first, 1-0. But Mount Marty can end this match with a set 3 victory. Hastings, their only chance of victory is now the reverse sweep. They need to win set 3, 4, and 5 in order to take this match. So Hastings certainly has their work cut out for them. As an attacking error comes in, 1-1 score. We talked about it a moment ago. That's why set 2 is just so important. Serving ace for the Lancers. Jenna Schweitzer. 2-1 your score. In terms of errors, Hastings had 14 attacking errors coming into this set. Lancers 11. 7 serving errors on Hastings, 6 for the Lancers. Lancers had some late errors in that second set that made the error numbers close to even. I think Hastings has 4 total more in the ballgame. As a kill from Mount Marty brings it 3-1. Kill from Addison Indahl there, assist from Kate Tollinger. Slide attack, too strong. Good instincts from Schweitzer, the freshman, letting that one go, and it's 4-1. The score, Clarissa Dowdy with the 16th attacking error of the match for Hastings. Hastings has 21 kills, 16 errors on the attacking end of things. Make it 17 errors. Another one comes in right there. Hastings kind of getting in their own way right now. Take a look at the other end. Once again, 21 kills, 17 errors for Hastings. On the other end, the Lancers, 29 kills, 11 errors. That is the difference in this match. Hastings just getting in their own way here. They'll get a point there, make it 5-2. In a game brought to you by Core Trust, helping you achieve your personal and business goals. Core Trust Bank, raise your expectations, member FDIC. And Les Schwab Tires. For tires, brakes, alignments, and more, visit Les Schwab Tire Center in Yankton. Get more from Les. Let's also thank Aztec. Build your career with a group that's built to connect from rock to road. And Rise Fuel gives you the power to push harder, go faster, and perform better. Fuel your ambition and unleash your potential with Rise Fuel. 5-2 your score. Weber, back set to the right side. That was Miller on the attack. Hastings returns. Miller, too strong in the next one. Hastings point 5-3. Elimination set 3. Lancers take set 1 and 2, both with a score of 25-20. Lancer point there, 6-3. Head coach John Schmidt getting an explanation on the near sideline. 6-3 score. Serve for the Lancers. Overpass, knocked down. Caitlin Gunther. Gunther has been quiet today. No longer her third kill of the match. 7-3 your score, and another timeout taken by the Broncos. That is the 5th timeout of the match taken by Hastings. Mount Marty yet to take one. The Lancers have really controlled the tempo of this match. We're going to go ahead and take 30 seconds on the Pizza Ranch timeout. We'll be back in a 7-3, set 3 on KYNT.
Those are the sounds of loyal companions looking for a new home and family. The Heartland Humane Society has dogs and cats looking to become a new member of your family, ready for adoption today. Every animal available for adoption is vaccinated, spayed or neutered, microchipped, and dewormed, saving you over $200 or more in vet care while giving you a loyal friend. Come visit all available animals at 3400 East Highway 50 Yankton or online at heartlandhumanesociety.net.
7-3 your score in set 3. Mount Marty leading by 4. Another good start to a set for the 3rd straight time. Hastings, we've talked about the errors. They only have 5 more kills than errors in this match. Something they have to clean up here in set 3 if they're going to get to set 4. Mount Marty having a pretty good game offensively. 31 kills as we're in the start of set 3. Lancers just going to knock this one over. It's Weber out of system. Good opportunity for the Broncos, and they'll cash in. On the far sideline, good kill knocked down from Kaylee Olson. 7-4. Once again, Hastings strikes first out of the timeout. 4 out of 5 timeouts taken by Hastings in this game. They have struck first out of the timeout. 7-4. Lancers by 3. They've got it here. It's Gunther. Caitlin Gunther has the last 2 points for the Lancers. Had the last one before that timeout, and here's one once again. Before these last 2 kills, she had 2 kills in the game, 3 errors, and was actually hitting in the negatives Despite being top 5 in the entire conference in hitting percentage, it's kind of an off game for the sophomore. Now all of a sudden, 4 kills in the match. Hastings strikes from the middle of the court. One of their middles knocks down the 5th point of set 3 for the Broncos. 8-5 score. That was London Carnes. Pontine with the assist. Serve for the Broncos. Weber, back set. Gunther again. Gunther's getting hot. 9-5. Nine to 5 is your score. Left side, out of bounds. Another attacking error on Hastings. 10-5, Lancers doubling up the Broncos here in set 3. As we just hit 9 p.m., we're officially 1 hour into this match. 10-5 score in set 3. Mount Marty has controlled this match the whole way through, and there's a double block there. Gunther and Weber combining. 11-5 on the near sideline. Knocking that one back. Indahl on the serve. And another block. Caitlin Gunther again. Back-to-back blocks for Caitlin Gunther. Waholtz in the area with her that time. 12-5 your score. Believe that one will go in the books as a solo this time. Last one combined with Weber. 12-5 your score. This time gets by Weber and Gunther both. Does Suter for her 8th kill of the match. Ends that run, 12-6, now your score. It was a 4-point run for the Lancers there, ended by Suter. 12-6 your score. Lancers still lead by 6 here. And the Lancers, that does hit on the line. Mount Marty takes the point. (13-6) score. Tollinger on the serve for the Lancers. Left side, they'll hit it over, saved by Waholtz. Back row coming up to hit there, and a strong kill from the back row. Addison Indahl. 14-6, everything's coming together for the Lancers right now. If I'm Coach Schmidt of Hastings, I might be thinking about that second timeout of the 3rd set. This is an elimination set. You can't let it get away from you, and it's starting to feel that way. 8-point advantage for the home team Lancers. Good crowd here tonight in the Cimpl Arena. Block back. There's a block to give momentum to the road team. London Garnes. Carnes, the middle blocker, with a good solo block off Lexi Eichhoff. Make the lead 7. Weber over to the left side, knocked down again. Jaya Waholtz still leads all scorers in this ball game. She's got 10 kills plus a block. Weber on the serve, up 15-7 are the Lancers. Weber, back set, right side, Miller. Dug up by Benson. Set from Warson, and a kill from Benet. 15-8. (15-8) is the score of this ball game. Lancers do lead. You're listening to 102.1 FM, AM 1450, KYNT. Also streaming live on KYN-TV and the GPAC network. As the Lancers get another good kill in. Another strong attack to make it 16-8. Jaya Waholtz with her 11th kill of this 3-set match. In set 3, 16-8 your score. Lancers lead it 2-0. And an uncharacteristic save there from Hastings, but they do get the save and the kill on the other end. Very out of system were the Broncos, but Kaylee Olson able to cash in. 16-9, leads down to 7. Largest lead of this set was at 8 just a moment ago. It's been 7-8 the last few points in a row. Teams trading blows right now. (16-9) your score. Weber, front row, knocked down. Lexi Eichhoff from the middle. 17-9 is your score as Macy Drotzman will come back in to serve. Sophomore, Yankton native. Drotzman's serve, handled well. Block back, Gunther again. Gunther's third block of set 3. Indahl in the area with her. 18-9 your score. Mount Marty leads by 9, and they're only 7 points away from a match victory. Hastings, the wheels are falling off. Caitlin Gunther's 4th block of set 3. Gabby Miller alongside her on that one. Caitlin Gunther really coming alive here in set 3. 19-9 is your score. Timeout taken, and the second of set 3 for the Broncos. We're going to take a quick 30 seconds. We'll come back here for the final points of set 3 after this on KYNT.
Buying or selling a home is a big decision. Work with someone who knows the ins and outs. I'm Deb Speck with Vision Real Estate, and with 20 years of experience, I will focus on the details while providing marketing knowledge, advice on staging, and negotiating to get your home sold. From start to finish, I'll guide you through the process, making sure nothing is overlooked. Call me, Deb Speck, Vision Real Estate, 605-664-5555.
Out of the Pizza Ranch timeout, 19-9 is the score of this ball game. Lancers 6 points away from a 3-set sweep. The Broncos really need to go on a heavy run at the end of this game. They're going to make a comeback. Lancers took set 1 and 2, both with a score of 25-20. Macy Drotzman to serve. Drotzman, near ace. Hastings recovers. Drotzman with the pass here. Miller on the attack. Dug up in the back row. Setter called her own number. Lancers were ready for Pontine, and it's another point for Mount Marty. 20-9 your score. It just hasn't been the night of the Hastings Broncos. 27 kills, 22 errors. Once again, 27 kills, 22 errors for Hastings tonight. The Lancers on the other end, 37 kills, 13 errors. That has really been the difference. Team hitting percentage, Lancers .312, Broncos .062. Good kill for the Broncos late in set 3. But they trail by 10 here, 20-10 your score. Mount Marty 5 points away from ending this match. Broncos have to go on a heavy run here. And that's the way you start it. You start it with an ace. Clarissa Dowdy with the ace for the Broncos, and that is now 2 in a row for the road team. 20-11. Right side, Miller. Gonna get a kill here, mishandled in the back row from Dowdy. 21-11. Lancers 4 away. (21-11) your score. Now Marty in full control. That one hit the net. Gunther knocks it right back down. Caitlin Gunther again, really coming alive here in set 3. Her 6th kill of the match. Gunther had only 2 kills coming into set 3. This is her fourth kill of the set. Weber over to the left side, knocked back, and a good block for the Broncos here. 22-12. Lancers chasing after this serve. Gunther hits it over. Back set, right side. Weber knocks it over herself. Middle of the court, knocked down by Caitlin Gunther again. Lancers only a few points away. Lancers knock it over. Block again. That one might have just got in the net, but either way, it's a point for Mount Marty. And we've got a difference here between the online stats and the in-stadium scoreboard. I believe the score should be 24-12, but the in-stadium scoreboard is showing 23-13. So I'm not even sure if this is match point or not. Lancers either need 1 or 2. Weber going to the left side, knocked over. Weber passes to the left side. Once again, trying for Wallholtz. Hastings handling things. Good dig in the back row for the Lancers. Wallholtz again. Tollinger with good instincts now. Tollinger couldn't get a hold of that one. Another point for the Broncos. In-stadium scoreboard still showing the Lancers only have 23, and I think that is correct. So 23-14 your score. Lancers 2 away. Now it's 1. 24-14, Wallholtz makes it match point. Kill from J.O. Wallholtz from Julia Weber. And the Lancers are 1 point away from a 3-set sweep of the Hastings Broncos and their first conference victory of 2025. Kate Tollinger to serve. Match point. Tollinger. Handled well. Knock over. Weber. Back set to the right. And there it is. J.O. Wallholtz with her 13th kill of the match ends the ball game. Lancers win 25-14 in set 3, a 3-0 sweep of the Hastings Broncos. First conference victory of the year for the Mount Marty Lancers. They'll go to 1-3 in conference play. With a short break, their next conference game isn't until next Wednesday. They have this weekend off of conference play. They have a couple non-conference games. We'll talk about that here in a bit. Hastings, after falling to Mount Marty tonight, they will face Midland in Hastings. They got a home game coming up on Saturday, 4:30 p.m., the scheduled time. 25-14, your final of set 3. Lancers win in 3. We're going to go ahead and take a break. We'll come back. We'll start our post-game show from Aztec, talk about the stats of this ball game, upcoming schedules, and we're going to speak with the head coach of the Lancers in Sophia Lobo Pies. All that and more coming up on your Aztec post-game show. Back in a couple of minutes. You're listening to Mount Marty Lancer Volleyball. They win in 3 over Hastings on KYNT.
Have aches and pains taken you out of your game? At First Chiropractic Centers, we have been helping people get back into their game for nearly 40 years. Whether your game is sports related, or it looks more like gardening, household chores, exercising, or just daily life, if your pain is preventing you from enjoying or participating in your chosen activity, we can help. With offices in Yankton, Hardington, Tyndall, and Whitmer. First Chiropractic Centers, making life better, one adjustment at a time.
When it comes to insurance, clarity is everything. At Vision Insurance Group, they cut through the fine print so you know exactly what's covered and what's not. From home and auto to life, business, and long-term care, their experts design plans that fit your needs and your budget. Serving South Dakota, Iowa, and Nebraska, visit VisionInsuranceGRP.com for your personalized quote. Vision Insurance Group, protecting your future so you can live in the vision.
Beef, pork, seafood, poultry, and more, all at the Meat Lodge in Yankton. Get top quality meats at great prices. They have specialty items like lamb, brisket, bison, mahi-mahi, crab legs, and lobster. They even have non-meat options like Dimmick cheese, pickled items, seasonings, and sauces. The Meat Lodge in Yankton on the way to the lake on Highway 52. For more, call 689-3000 or go to themeatlodge.com.
Small businesses are the backbone of our community. CoreTrust helps your business thrive with checking, online bill pay, small business loans, credit card processing, local approval and support for government grants and loans, investments to grow your hard-earned assets, and insurance to protect them. All from CoreTrust, the community bank that's right down the street and everywhere you want us to be. Visit CoreTrustBank.com today.
Member FDIC.
The perfect place to get together with friends and family and watch the game and enjoy some of the best wings in town is Checkers Sports Bar and Grill. Checkers is open every day, and on Monday nights, the action gets even better. Cheer on Monday Night Football with $6 cheeseburgers and fries, plus play bingo and your chance to win great prizes. From mouth-watering wings to juicy burgers and stacked sandwiches, Checkers Sports Bar and Grill is Yankton's favorite destination for food, friends, and game day fun. Your game days belong at Checkers.
Is it the competition that keeps bringing you back? The long-standing rivalries? Or is it seeing friends again and cheering on your favorite team? At First Dakota, we're here for it all. We appreciate the fans, the players, the coaches and officials, the concessions crew. The shared community experience is part of what makes life here great, and we're here for it. See you at the game. First Dakota National Bank, member FDIC.
All right, let's go ahead and start things here on our Aztec post-game show. Build your career with the group that's built to connect from rock to road. That's Aztec. Lancers win in 3 straight sets. 25-20 in set 1 and 2 both. 25-14 score of set 3. Lancers really took control of that third set. As we take a look at some of the stats of today's ball game. Once again, we talked about it throughout set 3 and kind of throughout the match. It was the errors for Hastings that really did them in here in this ball game. It was not the cleanest volleyball, a 7.7% hitting percentage as a team for Hastings. 0-7-7 as a team. That's a bit rough as they have 30 kills to 23 errors, attacking plus 7 serving errors to only 2 aces. Not the cleanest game for Hastings by any means. For the Lancers on the other end, pretty good game in terms of their hitting percentage. As a team, they hit .303. That's pretty incredible. 30% of the time, a Lancer player went on the attack. They got a kill out of it, which is pretty impressive. 41 kills to 14 errors there. 41 kills on 89 total attacks. That is extremely efficient offense for the Lancers there. 38 assists in the ball game for Mount Marty as well. 28 of those from their setter and Julia Weber. Hastings running the 6-2. They did have 29 assists as a team, 15 from Warson and 12 from Pontine. In terms of digs, Mount Marty had 37 in the ball game, 14 from Julia Weber, 10 from Kate Tollinger, 13 from Benson on the other end for Hastings, 13 of the 28 as a team. And in blocks, Lancers 14 block assists, 1 solo. Caitlin Gunther, 5 assisted blocks with 1 solo block in there, leading at the net. Almost all of those coming in the third set as well, along with 4 of her 6 kills. In terms of individual kills, it was Jaya Waholtz who led all attackers in this match, had 13 kills in the ball game, did have 6 errors as well, but when you hit 30 attacks, sometimes they come up. She had a 23.3 hitting percentage in the game. Gabby Miller hit 400 today, 7 kills, only 1 error on 15 attacks. Lexi Eichhoff had 5 kills today. Caitlin Gunther had 6 once again, 4 of those in set 3. Addison Indahl, 6 kills today, 364 hitting percentage. And Julia Weber had 4 kills on 6 attacks. She was 4 for 4 going into set 3. Did try 2 attacks in the third set, missed both, so a 667 hitting percentage with 28 assists and 14 digs for Weber today. On the other end for Hastings, Benet had 7 kills with 5 errors today. 4 kills for Olsen on 10 attacks. The lone Bronco with a really efficient day. She hit 400. 2 kills, 5 errors for Dowdy. 8 kills, 4 errors for Suter on 22 attacks, a 182 hitting percentage with 4 digs as well. Carnes had 7 errors and 4 kills. And then Barnes had 5 kills and 2 errors. That's a wrap-up of the scoring for both teams here. Once again, the Lancers win in 3, 25-20. The score of both set 1 and 2. Set 3, your final score being 25-14. Lancers win in straight sets. The post-game show rolls on when we return. We got a lot more to talk about. We got your move of the game and your player of the game, as well as our post-game coach interview. We're still going to talk with the head coach of the Lancers and Sophia Lobo-Pies coming up. You're listening to Mount Marty Lancer Volleyball. They win in 3 over Hastings on KYNT.
Before the Lancers play,
after the game, or maybe even while watching it here. Enjoy authentic flavor at RB Grill House and Sports Bar.
We're American themed and feature handcrafted dishes and daily specials with an amazing selection of beer and spirits. Enjoy burgers, steaks, wings, and ribs, sandwiches, salads, seafood, and plenty of HD TVs.
Authentic flavor,
family driven,
and a memorable atmosphere.
Join us at RB Grill House and Sports Bar next to River Rocks Event Center on Broadway in Yankton. Go Lancers!
Not all funerals are the same, and neither are funeral homes. This is Paul Wintz of the Wintz & Ray Funeral Home and Cremation Service in Yankton. A death in a family is one of life's most significant events. We understand the importance of such an event and realize there are no second chances. We will guide you through all your options so you are comfortable with the services chosen. Our experience, professionalism, compassion, and attention to detail will ensure everything is perfect. Winston Ray Funeral Home, Yankton.
Hey, we know an auto accident takes a bite out of your life. You hear that sickening crunch and it's instant stress. Who do I call? What will insurance cover? How long will this take? How much will it cost? Well, relax. You found Abra. Rest assured, the friendly Abra professionals will make your experience easy and hassle-free. They'll help you repair your car so you can get on with your life like nothing ever happened. Contact Abra today. Locally owned and operated by Northtown Automotive, North Highway 81.
All right, let's go ahead and keep things rolling here on our Aztec post-game show. Build your career with the group that's built to connect rock to road as we turn to our post-game coach interview from Conkling Distributing and Rise Fuel. Packed with essential vitamins and nutrients, Rise Fuel gives you the power to push harder, go faster, and perform better. Fuel your ambition and unleash your potential with Rise Fuel. Welcome in head coach Sophia Lobo-Pies of the victorious Mount Marty Lancers in straight sets over Hastings. Coach, only the third victory over Hastings for Mount Marty, going back to 2006. This was a very good victory for a young program that is just continuing to improve year after year. Can you give me your thoughts on this one?
Yeah, well, first of all, I am so proud. I think that we perform at a really high level from the very beginning to the very end. We knew the game plan, we knew what we had to do, and we executed really well. Like you said, only the third one you said in a couple of years. So like I said, Hastings is a pretty good team. No team is easy on the GPAC, and I'm so proud of how locked in and focused we came into this game.
Coach, you were just staring at the stat sheet, and I saw you nodding your head in approval at a couple of things. What are the things that you approve of in this stat sheet?
Yeah, so our hitting percentage is amazing. Like, of course, I had a pretty good idea watching the game, but looking at the numbers as a team hitting 300, that's on the GPAC, that's really good. We have some amazing numbers over here, and again, it shows how everything was working right for the hitters to be able to put the ball down. The pass needs to be on target, the set needs to be spun on, so it just shows how overall we did a phenomenal job.
Let's talk about that third set where really things started to come together. I mean, the first two sets pretty close, back and forth. Set 3, 25-14, you really controlled it, and you saw the emergence of Caitlin Gunther. A little bit of a struggle in the first two sets. She had more errors than kills, and I don't think she had a block, but then she explodes with 4 kills in set 3 and 4 blocks as well. Can you tell me about her in set 3?
Yeah, well, I don't know if you guys could hear on the game, but the people on the cheer were right. There was a wall there tonight, and they were overall amazing. I agree. I think Caitlin started just a little slower than what she usually does, but to credit Hastings, they knew that she was going to be a really good weapon. I think they were doing a good job pressuring her, but in the end, we were able to fix some things, change a few runs of where she should hit and where to go, and then I think that really helped out. And she really light up on the game, and again, it's not like she had a bad start. I just don't think she was just as on fire from the beginning like she usually is, but then she for sure showed up and put a wall there, so yeah.
Coach, was there anything else in this ball game in terms of your rotations, any specific sets that you saw that you really thought were working for your team tonight?
Yeah, well, so when we were studying Hastings, I had a pretty good idea of how he was going to start, and I was trying to pair a few people at the net together, and then luckily it matched up of the way that we usually start, so it wasn't any different of how we are used to, so that worked out really well for us. And yeah, I think that overall, I think that the team just did a really good job of being present, and every single ball matters. And honestly, I think that the main difference from the volleyball aspect of things was the energy from the people in the crowd. Like, I think in 5 years here, we've had some really good crowds, but not cheering the way that we did today. I think that for sure was just more than a volleyball win. I think it was a Mount Marty community win. I'm so thankful from the students that came in. They for sure made a difference already starting on the JV game, getting into a tie break, and for sure they helped us push the victory. And then now with varsity, for sure they were the, I guess, extra sauce that we had today. For sure they are a big part of the win, so I really appreciate everybody that came to support us.
Extra sauce over there. I'm a big fan of barbecue. That's what it was on the sideline. Oh, man. So let's talk about the upcoming schedule here, as you don't have a GPAC game this Saturday. But because of that, you wanted to schedule more games anyway, so you're going to play a non-conference tournament. You're going to go down to York, Nebraska on Saturday and play 2 matches back-to-back, one scheduled for 12 against York, and then Haskell Indian Nations University at 2 p.m. as well. So why did you want to schedule those in the middle of this conference play?
Yeah, so we usually do have 1 or maybe 2 non-conference games once season does start. And usually the teams that we do schedule games, I guess it didn't work out this year, and we've been trying to play York that we have in the past, and we played Haskell's last year, and it worked out that the coach reached out to me, and then he was already receiving Haskell's over there, so we agreed on the try. I think that would be a really good match. Again, no easy match, and we're excited to play this weekend. So
just kind of keep everybody sharp in terms of, instead of taking a weekend off, keep everybody rolling.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that it would be nice to play non-conference games, you know, see different people, see different games, and not have to play a ring team, so that would be good.
You come back in the GPAC slate with College of St. Mary, Waldorf, Dort. A couple of pretty good games and a couple of good opponents right out of that little break, if you can even call it a break since you got 2 matches. But that's starting next week, and your next home game is all the way until September 27th here in Yankton at the Cimpl Arena versus Waldorf. You're going to be road warriors for the next 10 days.
Yeah, we're away a lot this season. Unfortunately, that's how the schedule came. But, yeah, so 3 tough matches. St. Mary, always a good game. Waldorf, too. They're doing a pretty good job so far. And Dort, of course, it's always a good team. Like I said, there's no easy match on the GPAC. So, but I think, like I said on a previous interview, we're going to take a day at a time. I think every single game matters. I don't want to look too far ahead. I talk a lot with the girls about being present on the moment and giving 100% on that specific moment and not look too far ahead, because if we give 100% at every single present moment that we have, we're doing the best that we can, and then the result will come. So right now, we're going to enjoy tonight, enjoy the win, come tomorrow at practice and work hard and prepare for York and Hastings and hopefully have a good weekend, and then that will keep the momentum to when we have to face the 3 next opponents on the GPAC.
Well, as you said, you're 1-0 tonight, Coach. Congratulations on the win, and good luck in the next couple of matchups.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody that watched it.
That brought to you by Rise Fuel. Gives you the power to push harder, go faster, and perform better. Fuel your ambition and unleash your potential with Rise Fuel. Let's go ahead and wrap things up here on our post-game show as we roll through our move of the game and player of the game. Our move of the game for Mason Schramm. Are you buying or selling? Move with Mason and the move group. 4 blocks from Caitlin Gunther. In a span of about 10 points, I believe, for the Mount Marty Lancers in set 3, the deciding set. It's got to go to Caitlin Gunther. She had 5 block assists with a solo block in there. Ended up with 9.5 points in the ball game and 6 kills. Got to give Caitlin Gunther the move of the game for her stonewall at the net. Are you buying or selling? Move with Mason and the move group. And finally, our player of the game, provided by Avera, moving health forward. Avera. Visit avera.org today. Definitely a couple of players we could go with here for the Lancers. Jaya Waholtz certainly deserves a shout-out with 13 kills. Did have 6 errors. Team high in attacks as well, and a .233 hitting percentage, plus 5 digs. Julia Weber, 4 kills on 6 attacks for the setter. Another 28 assists and 14 digs. But I want to give it to Caitlin Gunther today after a tough start in set 1 and 2. She comes out in a deciding set 3, has 4 kills and 4 blocks in set 3 alone. It was an incredible set 3 for Caitlin Gunther, and that'll give her the Avera player of the game. The sophomore out of Crofton, your Avera player of the game. Brought to you by Avera Health. Visit avera.org today. That's about going to do it for our matchup tonight. This has been Mount Marty Lancer Volleyball on KYNT as we look to that upcoming schedule again. For Hastings, they'll take on Midland on Saturday, 4:30 p.m. in Lynn Farrell Arena in Hastings, Nebraska. Lancers on the road this weekend down at York, facing York at noon on Saturday, and then Haskell Indian Nations University at 2. They'll return to conference play with a road trip next Wednesday versus the College of St. Mary. Next 3 matches on the road before they return home Saturday the 27th against Waldorf at 3 o'clock. That's your last home game until October 10th, by the way. Only 1 home game in the next almost a month. October 10th will be the second home game after this. So make sure you come out and support the Lancers on September 27th at home against Waldorf. Thanks to Scotty Borman back at the studio for holding things down for us tonight. Derek Nelson here, helping us get set up, and Braden Butler, who was up in the booth earlier, helping us set everything up to start off this ball game. For the final time from the Cimpl Arena, a 3-0 victory for the Lancers over Hastings in Yankton. I've been Tehl Tanner. This has been Mount Marty Lancer Volleyball on KYNT.
Thank you for listening to Lancer Athletics on KYNT, a Riverfront sports property and Yankton's home team. Be sure to subscribe to the KYN-TV YouTube page and hit the notification bell so you never miss the action. You can also find KYNT on Facebook, X, Instagram, and online. Remember, KYNT is your home for Lancer Athletics.